Hello. Oof. Oof what? Oof. What are we oofing? Hey, girlfriend. Sorry. Listen, shut the hell up. What Megan said? Where? Hi? Where? Hi, Ruthie. I didn't see what Megan said. Can y'all share this out? What are you doing up? Zeta, you know what? Give me 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes. Yes, Tex got his treats. Tex got everything. Tex always gets what he wants. I don't know why you guys even fucking question this at this point, because clearly even when I give him what I want, I still get assaulted in this house. It's crazy work. Let me up. Is Witty, is that you? Or is it one of your trolls? I don't know who that is. I don't just be letting everybody up. Is Witty? Witty, you dropped me out of your box. Literally, 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago. Hey, Jovi girl. Hey, Jovi girl. How are you? Hey. Hey, K-Dot. She was on one tonight? Who was? I'm good. How are you? Witty, do you see how, like, the fairness works, though? Like, you literally just, like, dropped me out of your box for absolutely defending you, and then ended your life. So why would I let you in my box? I mean, let's just, let's play TikTok rules. Let's be honest. That's how it works. Where the fuck is Sunshine? Where the fuck is Smash, Bree, Queenie? Where y'all at? Come confront me. Hey, chick, how are you, girl? Hey, chick, how are you, girl? Oh, Sunshine just went live? Well, she wasn't live a second ago. It's an open table. You got 10 minutes. Come speak what the fuck you have to say. Malibu, where are you? Malibu, where are you? It's funny you weren't in a box last night. Well, it's not actually funny. It's pattern of behavior. When heat comes to you, you disappear. But whatever. Oh, no. It showed her live was not available for me when I looked. Hey, vacation. Need a vacation. Did you fix your little horse account? I hope that's not your profile picture, because I found you on Facebook. So I hope you stole that from somebody else and used that when you wanted to send that stupid response in my DMs, or not my DMs, but my comment section. Because goddamn, if that's your profession and that's you in that photo that you sent, oof. That would be a big mistake. That's how the internet works. Crazy work how that works. Found you so quick. So I hope you just stole that picture. I hope that's not you. Yikes a Rooney. I need a vacation. Is that you? Was that you in the DMs? Was that you in the DMs in the screenshot that you didn't crop out? Or no? Lori? Is your name Lori? Oof. Do you have a really nice career? Because, man, I have a really nice career. Because, man, I hope that's not you. I really hope that you just used somebody else's photo off of Facebook and Instagram that you found. And use that when you thought you were going to do your big one and put a comment in my comment section. So I hope that's not you, Lori, because that would be super embarrassing if that's your career. I'm just saying. And that's how the internet works. Hey, everybody. Can somebody tell me about a brief timeline of where the fuck Blue came back and is all of a sudden friends with everybody that he wasn't? They weren't friends with a while ago. When did the basement dweller come back? Because I'm confused. Just to let you know, if you can hear anything, that is Tex eating out of his automated food eater. Okay? He's already had treats and wet food tonight and is still eating. So don't yell at me. Spooky Queen is just weird to me. I mean, I guess it's not weird to me. Because I went back on friendships, but it's why are you looking at my page? Hey, Scam Slam. Oh, you believe him? He has literally there is a 25-pound food auto feeder here for the cat. Okay? And I promise you, they got some wet food when I got home. And then they got some treats later on. Okay, we are out of catnip at the moment, but they got everything else. Oh, hey, Smash. Haley, Tex would lie every day of the week. Let's be fucking honest. Honestly, Sunday through Monday.
Hey.
Ooh, Scam Sam, I hope you enjoy your new cruise.
I heard you were asking for me.
Yeah, I just was wondering where y'all were at. Heard y'all were arguing and stuff.
I was over arguing with Sunshine, and before that I was over in Woody's. But what's up? What can I do for you?
Why are you arguing with everybody?
Why are you calling for me?
I just asked what you were doing.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
You couldn't have asked the chat, because most of your chat was probably there both times listening to me.
Well, if you found out, then I would say my chat probably heard me. Say that, right? But
well, I'm just wondering why, you gotta call somebody.
You want me to call somebody?
Because I've had multiple. I've had multiple people message me and be like, "Hey, Retina is looking for you in Malibu. What are you looking for us for?"
I just wonder what you guys are all arguing about.
Oh well, Woody started arguing with Woody about her saying the N-word, and then she wanted to cry fake tears, and then she ended because she couldn't take the heat, and then ended up in
Kind of,
Sunshine, who was
hell, kind of like Malibu does. That's crazy. And then
Malibu
you
says
ended
that.
up crazy. And then
Malibu
you
says
ended
that.
up where?
What? Wait, Malibu? What?
And then you ended up where?
No, re-say that.
I
Malibu does
said
what?
kind of like Malibu does. And then you ended up
Does what?
where? And you ended up
Does what?
where?
Malibu does what?
Fake cries and gets out.
Oh, fake cries and gets out.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Malibu cry. Actually,
What?
it's funny.
That's crazy. I think the chat would disagree.
I mean, I think the chat, some of your people their definition of crying is different than mine. Crying is different than mine. Witty was actually crying with
Yeah.
tears, right?
Yeah. So
Because
Malibus are
that's,
just fake when she cries.
when does Malibu cry?
She was just crying a couple days ago, actually,
Crying about what?
when she had to call her daughter.
Oh yeah, when she had to call her daughter. Oh, you're right. She did
Yeah.
have some tears. You're right. She
Yeah.
did have some tears then. When she had to call her daughter because some bitch on the internet decided to be racist and refuses to acknowledge why she is racist and just wants to stand on her shit. Yeah, you're right.
What do you mean acknowledge? Because for like, I think at least 5 days now, you've said I just haven't taken accountability.
Well, taking accountability and acknowledging something are two different things to me.
Well,
I
you
guess.
haven't
I don't
even
know.
used the word acknowledge. You've just said accountability, and I have taken
Yeah,
that
because I was
accountability.
hoping that you would be smart, and take
No, if you
accountability
think
and admit that
you
you were
think I'm going to
fucking
apologize,
wrong.
I
But
apologize to the
instead,
one
you
person.
decided to double, triple, quadruple down and make of an ass of yourself. So, I mean, that's just, whatever.
Is that how it's working? Do you think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah. I think so. 100%.
Oh, interesting.
So, sure, you've maybe acknowledged that you're racist.
And
And I
did
was
I
hoping that you
apologize
would
to the
just.
one person that I actually cared about in the moment?
Who?
Unknown. Because you didn't give a fuck what I
Oh.
said for like 30 minutes.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Unknown.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
black person in my box that you
Yeah. That's the only person
right?
that's
Don't you
true.
think?
Yep.
Don't you think that racism in general, you should probably acknowledge if you're a racist to anybody, even if you don't like them?
Are you going to sit in my box right now and 100% 10 toes down say that I am a racist person?
No, I think you're a dick, though.
No, say I'm racist because you've been saying that all week. So
Well, it's a
stand 10
racist.
toes down.
The thing that you said is a very racist thing. To say.
What about when they call me white? White.
Like literally, weren't you just holding somebody accountable the other day? You were like, "Oh, you better hold yourself accountable."
For what?
Now all of a sudden you don't have to do that.
Spanish accountability, right? Accountability, right? We just had this conversation like 5 minutes ago. Accountability is taking ownership, which I have done multiple
Hold on.
times.
Let me go read the. You're gonna eat. You're gonna eat. You're gonna make me crack another beer, bitch. Let me go to my iPad. Hold on. I'm
It's
gonna get my
okay.
iPad. Hold on.
Everybody can get drunk tonight. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck it.
Make sure you read in the group chat though, for the first 2 days where you weren't mad at me. Read all those days where you weren't mad at me. Read all those text messages too. Read all the messages
I
and
could do that.
read all the
Weren't you
messages.
just showing messages the other night? Why don't you want to show them now?
Yes, that's what I'm
What?
saying.
How come you only showed Malibu's messages? That's weird.
I'm
Where's my
saying read
fucking
all
iPad?
the messages until MJ went live.
Where's my fucking iPad? Hold on, I gotta find my iPad.
Okay, we'll
Shit
wait.
disappeared somewhere.
It happens. It's okay.
Shit. But how come you only showed Malibu's messages? You didn't show all the messages. Malibu's messages. You didn't show all the messages.
Well, that was what I was referencing at the moment.
So, did you show anybody else's
No, because I wasn't. No, because I wasn't
just
addressing
Malibu's.
anybody else. Yes. Yep. Yep. We're not going to do this where you come in here to defend Malibu because we all know Malibu can defend herself. She has my phone number, all the things. So we're not going to do that. All the things. So we're not going to do that.
It was just a question I have.
It is because I was addressing Malibu. That's why I showed Malibu's message.
What are you addressing Malibu about?
Why not?
Malibu about?
Why not? She's the one that got online and like fake cried some bullshit. So why wouldn't I address her? Like you were just a big bitch a couple days ago.
Because she felt like she needed to apologize to her black daughter.
Yeah, it's crazy though that how many boxes she's been in that have said some wild shit, and I bet she didn't call her daughter wild shit, and I bet she didn't call her daughter about that.
What have they said? What kind of wild shit?
She's never been in. Has she ever been in Amanda K's live?
Yes, she has. But
what? Okay, but Amanda K didn't say she would stand on somebody's butt. Didn't say she would stand on somebody's butt act neck.
Yeah, but I don't think that they ever called them a bitch either.
Okay, a black bitch or standing on a black bitch's neck. Which one's worse?
I don't know. They're both pretty fucking wild.
They both are. But which one would really be worse if we're going to go down to it? If you want to stand here and defend Malibu, which I told you not to do, I said Malibu can get boxed. She can text me. She can call me, all the things. None of it happens. I've texted you both. None of you have answered me. So here we are. Yeah,
Malibu, you haven't texted me. Oh, Malibu, no, you did text me. You did text me. You said,
what are you holding on your chin?
Yeah.
What are you holding on your chin?
Yeah, what are you taking on the chin? Yeah. That would be me having to fucking not want to put our personal conversations out there like you like to do, because we all know that you do that.
I prefer if you you don't need to take a thing on the chin. You don't need to take a fuck on the chin. I'm not
that type of person, Retina. You are, and it's okay.
Actually,
you're that type of person. I'm not. Oh, I am.
Didn't you just put out all of Misfits information, like DM?
Against the P3DO?
Yeah, that you had. That you had online.
Against the P3DO that people were saying that I was sending information to?
Where are your Snapchat messages?
There's no Snapchat messages. There's no Snapchat messages.
Why? Exactly, because there's no
only
proof.
thing. No,
but you were in a Snapchat combo with him.
Here, I'll fucking show it right now. Hold on, here.
Were you in Snapchat with Misfits?
Yeah, no, he sent me. He absolutely sent me a Snapchat, and it was about.
None of us can back up what you did or did not do in Snapchat.
You're not gonna let me finish, though. You're not gonna let me finish, though, right? He sent me a Snapchat. And he was sending me.
Man, I hope Malibu's not calling her.
Shit. My bad. I was looking for I was gonna get the green screen. I didn't know it cut off.
Oh, yeah, it did. We didn't hear you.
My bad. But if you look at the screenshot, right? I had received messages from Monster, from Misfit, right? And
Wait,
if you
what?
look at Hit.
You what?
Wait, what?
No, I didn't.
I received messages. He sent like a series of like three different screenshots of Monsters Live or something. That was it, right? Those were still there, right? Ironic. And I never replied to him because it says received on his screenshot. It says received. That I received. that I received his. It doesn't say I had replied to.
I'm just curious. Because it didn't look that way in the screenshots I seen.
So, but you know, the wild thing is you're over here like questioning what you know. Oh, you do what you know. Oh, you do show messages, but you show everybody's messages.
Yeah, and I will have no problem because guess what? If I'm telling on you, I'm telling on me too.
I will absolutely show messages if I have to fucking prove myself otherwise. But I'm not just gonna sit here and be a dick to you, Regina, because I'm mad at you.
You've been a dick for a week, Smash. You were just fine
Yeah,
until MJ's live.
because you said some nasty shit and you can't acknowledge that it was a fucked up thing to say.
I don't have to acknowledge that it was a fucked up. I don't have to acknowledge that it was a fucked up thing to say to those dumb bitches.
You're right. So,
I do not.
I don't have to agree. I don't have to agree with you at all.
You don't have to agree,
I think
right?
what you said was fucked up. What you said was fucked up, and I stand on it.
And,
I don't know, like.
And Smash, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You can stand on that, right? You can stand on the fact that you disagree with me. Do you know how many DMs I have that disagree with me and what I said? But guess what? They still support me. They didn't sit on live and try and drag me like you. You didn't have a problem until MJ went live. Let's be honest.
No,
and the proof.
You're right. I didn't have a problem until MJ went live and streamed you from the night before. When you doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down, and then said it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I had a fucking problem with it, Regina.
And then did you address me?
Not because MJ had a problem with it.
Are you sure?
There was a fucking problem before that.
Well, what was it? What was the problem before it?
The fact that you said it in general.
But
and
then
what? How come it took you several days?
You literally just said you didn't care until you heard MJ's live.
No, I didn't.
So what I said in your box, essentially, the first time when I said it didn't bother you.
I didn't say I didn't care.
You just
say I didn't care.
You just did because you said you did not care until you heard it when I double down.
I'm saying what you're trying to insinuate is that I only cared because MJ went live and said something about it. No, I cared before that. But after I heard you double down, triple down, quadruple down, because you left the fucking group chat, Regina. Because you left the fucking group chat, Regina. The fuck? You left the group chat like a little bitch.
I left the group chat because you guys were being stupid, and literally you didn't.
Because you couldn't hear the fucking truth, right? Because you couldn't hear the fucking truth, right, Regina? Because you couldn't hear the fucking truth. The truth of you being fucking terrible and saying nasty shit.
Oh, so nasty.
And you couldn't deal with it.
And again, you didn't acknowledge the fact that you sat up there and you let everybody say all that shit and didn't acknowledge the whole entire week that had happened before that, right? You couldn't do that. Right? That was my problem. Is you sat there silently knowing what had been going on for like a fucking week at least.
What do you mean I sat there silently? Because I think I remember quite well sitting there shit talking them for talking all that shit on you, and then you went and said what you said.
Them all in your box, and you said I'm not gonna overstep. I'm not gonna overstep.
After you doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down, and then said it again and had no remorse.
Okay. Again, we were still in the group chat.
No,
right?
No, we weren't. No.
Okay.
You bailed out after the first night. After the first day that we had fucking issues, that we're telling you, girl, we don't agree with what you telling you, girl, we don't agree with what you fucking said.
No,
And
that's
you
not what
left.
you said. That was not the problem. The problem was you were getting heat for what I said. That was your problem. You were getting heat. That was your problem. You were getting heat for what I said. That was your problem. What the fuck is that?
My cat.
What the fuck is that?
My cat. It's my cat.
Sorry.
Stop it, cat. You're embarrassing me. Shit.
It sounds like you're outside in the wilderness and they're coming to get you.
No.
And they're coming to get you.
No, it's my cat.
Girl, you know you don't hate me.
No, I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
So I don't get what you're doing. Like, you want accountability.
I'm upset with you,
Here's the
Retina.
thing.
I'm
Here's
hurt.
the thing.
And I think that it's fucked up that you won't acknowledge that people are hurt. Like you just gonna people are hurt. Like you just gonna stand on it because you have this I feel like it's your what do they call that shit? Like what do they call that shit? Like God damn it.
Use your words.
I'm trying. Hold on, shut up.
Joey, that's the thing though, is that was absolutely ignored in Smash's live. That was my problem. That's why I left the group chat.
Your ego won't let you just admit that you were fucking wrong for what you said and you hurt people. And you hurt people. And
No,
you
I
hurt all of
apologize.
us.
How did I hurt you?
No.
Okay, tell me how I hurt you.
Retina.
No, tell me. You said I hurt everybody, so a Smash, you're the only one
Because
here.
literally, you said what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You said what you said. And then people came at me sideways for it. Right? And they want to know how I feel about it. And I disagreed. And because I disagreed, you came at me sideways in our fucking group chat in the text messages. And then once you didn't like what you were hearing, you left.
No,
That's
see,
how you hurt me.
You didn't disagree for a couple days. That was my problem.
No, you talked.
That was my problem.
No, you talked to me that next morning.
And the thing is
do
that
I need to screenshot it, Retina?
Yeah,
do I need to? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. The whole conversation from when it started to when it ended, and when I left, because the thing is you let all of them sit up there and speak their mind, and you didn't say a fuck thing about what had been done to me for a fucking week. That was my problem. And then Malibu gets her fucking dumbass on here crying about how she had to call her daughter to make things even worse. So you don't think I'm going to start going at Malibu like I had before in the past? Smash, pull your head out of your ass. You should have known when Malibu did that I was going to come for her. Like, let's be fucking for real. Let's look at past patterns of behavior and how I work. You should have known when Malibu decided to get on live and say that I was going to start outing some shit. Let's be real. Boo, why are you always so thirsty? Cammy, what context do you want? Hip Hop Anonymous. I don't hip hop. Hold on. Let me address this. Hip Hop Anonymous. Hasn't anybody asked you to change your name yet? Because that's racist. Did you miss that live where Hip Hop Anonymous is racist?
Can you big screen me, please?
Mod. Anybody? I don't know how to do it.
Oh, wait. Oh, for fuck's sake, hold on. Oh, god damn it. Hold on, I gotta edit.
It came up. Hi, Zoe. Don't request a box, whatever you do. Yeah, Zoe. Yeah, Zoe. Yeah, you just don't request a box.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
Smash, get it together.
I know.
Together.
Listen, Linda. I keep trying to tap the comments off, but I forget. So down there at the bottom, it says Monday, right? That's
Yep.
when you left the conversation, right?
Yep.
The conversation, right?
Yep.
So you said I didn't say anything to you till several days later. All of this shit happened. Saturday night?
Yeah. So Monday,
And then you
Saturday to
went
Monday is a
live,
couple days.
right? And then you went live on Sunday night, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You went live.
Mm-hmm.
You went live Sunday night.
I said yes.
God damn it. You went live Sunday night.
So show
right?
the messages. Yeah. So show the messages from Saturday to Monday. That's what I want you to show.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can show them all. All right, hold on. Give me a second.
Hello, everybody.
Actually, listen. Let me. I'm not gonna drop. I'm not gonna drop from here, but I need to find my iPad. If you were
How
an
the fuck do
iPad,
you
where the
lose a
fuck would you be?
goddamn iPad?
I have no idea where the fuck my iPad went.
Is it?
No idea where the fuck my iPad went.
Is it
Because
in
it
your
was over
shed?
here. Oh no, no, it's not my shed. Jesus Christ, it's not in my shed. It's not in my bedroom. But I can go through instead of having to fucking green screen shit because there's
Yeah, you can
voice
just
notes
you can
too,
swipe.
right?
Yeah.
All right,
Angel
hold on, let me
baby,
find
I
the
don't know
fucking
who you
iPad.
are. I have absolutely no idea who you are, and I don't know who came from you.
Oh,
So
Angel
I don't know.
Baby. Angel Baby's mad that I fucking blocked him. Cry about it, Angel Baby.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck is my iPad? What the the hell?
How do you need one of those? What
I
are those?
don't,
What are those?
girl. I don't.
What are those take things
Oh,
called?
where the fuck it done? Hold on. Where the fuck it done? Hold on.
Hey, Breezy, I'm
Oh, I
good.
found it.
You need
Okay, I found the iPad. Jesus Christ.
free one. Yeah, see, that's what happens. That's just what happens on the internet. Angel Baby said that's not true.
What's not true?
I don't know. That's just what they said.
That I blocked him? I blocked you, Angel Baby.
I don't know.
I blocked you, Angel Baby.
I don't know.
But isn't that true smash? Oh, I think you got filtered, Angel Baby. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the messages. We can stop fucking playing around here.
Good. Because I'm lazy tonight. Isn't Smash going to be in trouble for talking to Retina with MJ? I don't know. They can take that up with their friendship. I'm just trying to work out this whole bullshit with Smash. So it can end.
I was asked to come in here. I was asked to come in here.
Smash. No. Okay. Sunshine is not getting unblocked. Okay. I've told like 2 people. Sunshine is not getting unblocked. Okay. Sunshine is not getting unblocked. Okay. Can we just move on from Sunshine? You weren't asked to come in here. I said, what are y'all doing? Hi, Animal. Now, what was that? Are you getting coins? Are you playing a casino game instead of looking for receipts?
No, I was turning on my iPad and it's off. All my messages are coming.
OG, shut the hell up. OG, shut the hell up, because she cannot. Smash. Where are you? There are so many sounds. Like, I'm just confused. Like, where are you right now?
That's my furnace. I'm in my house. That's my furnace. I'm in my house. It's loud, I know.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a fucking train's about to come through. You got some wild. You got a wild cougar on the run. I don't know what's going on over there.
All right.
Well, whoever's the mod must know that you're ready, because they big
I'm a mod, bitch.
Okay. See? Look and y'all think that it's blah, blah, blah. I haven't even unmodded her or unfollowed her. Crazy work.
I got out of the fucking mod.
Crazy work.
I got out of the fucking mod. Shit.
See? Just don't be blocking people.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't blocking nobody. All right. So.
Scroll up to Saturday.
Hold on. Oh, we need Saturday?
Well, that's where it started, right?
No, it started Sunday. Because. Hold on. Let me figure this out for a second. Unknown called me. Oh fuck! All your voice recordings disappeared because I didn't save them.
I don't even know how to save it. I don't even know how to save a voice recording. It just always tells me everybody
I know
does.
how to. I just don't.
Oh, no, my screen just says so and so saved it, and I just thought that was what it said in a group chat.
Well, I know. Hold on. I think you sent on Sunday morning. You sent.
Are you doing laundry too?
No, it's my fucking furnace. God damn.
Well, I'm trying just to figure out the sound.
It's so loud.
Sorry. I'm curious. You know I'm a nosy bitch.
It is so loud though. Like,
but it sounds like a dryer, so I was just curious.
It does.
I was just curious.
It does. It does sound like a fucking dryer.
Can y'all, everybody listen, unless you are being absolutely absurd in the comments, nobody's getting blocked or muted, okay? Unless you're absurd. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? And Witty doesn't get a box. Smash, you just had it. Why the fuck are you here? I don't know. Why are you here? Why are you asking me why you're here?
Okay, so here's the message that. Here's the message that Malibu sent, but it was in response to your voice note, right? Like when you said nobody stood up for you, nobody, you know,
Yeah,
you were
I did.
upset that nobody stuck up for you, right?
Nobody stuck up for you, right? No, I said note. Yes. My voice message was that none of y'all said a fuck thing about what had happened prior.
Right. So here's the message that you showed, right? So I said I realized that there is nothing I could have done last night to make everyone happy. Please consider how we feel as well. If you think for 1 second I'm going to deny a black woman a box on this topic at hand, you are wrong. I'm sorry, girl. They baited you, Retina, and unfortunately got exactly what they wanted, and now I'm being come at. Like I was shook last night and I didn't even know how to handle it, and deny a black woman a box sounds like a terrible idea, not gonna lie. Okay? So tell me this is Monday.
Yep.
I will. But you're saying that I didn't address you until several days later.
Yeah, like you actually like
Monday,
had a bad
Monday morning.
You actually like
Monday,
had a bad
Monday morning.
Like you didn't have like an actual issue. Right here you're talking about how people are coming for you. You weren't going to deny black women a block. That's what I'm talking about. You didn't actually have that's what I'm talking about. You didn't actually have an issue with what I said. None of those two messages.
Moment.
I'm just saying. In those two messages, it shows you had
at that specific moment. At that specific moment, I was very upset that you didn't even consider what everybody else had to go through because of your words.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So I did watch. You can see exactly what I seen on Bald Head's what I watched. I understand they had you no win or lose what you did or didn't do. I seen that. You don't agree, or you don't agree, or you don't we to agree. Okay, yeah.
I know you don't agree. But unknown and I did have the combo. People must have missed. But all those people with opinions probably have not a clue about the house. I don't know, because I've probably
so
been
you
talking to
acknowledge here that you know that I don't agree with what you said.
I said most people would not agree with what I said. Yes, I've said that the whole time.
I've seen that. You don't we to agree. I assume.
I know you don't agree.
You don't need to agree.
You know I do talk to. You know I do talk to text.
So,
we wouldn't agree.
Right. So you don't need to agree. That would mean that I made it clear that I didn't agree with what you said. Right?
But you didn't, though.
But that's not what it says here.
Okay, keep going. I said I had a conversation with the only person that I needed to, which was unknown. which was unknown.
I seen that. You don't need to agree. I know you don't agree. I know you don't agree. I know you don't agree.
Yes, exactly. So back then, what day was that? What day is it? Saturday? Sunday?
This is Monday.
Monday
morning.
I'm saying I know you don't agree. I'm saying I know you don't agree. That's me acknowledging the fact that what I said, I know you don't agree. Right? So that gives you the right to just turn around and fucking drag me and let everybody drag me on your panel? Everybody drag me on your panel? Because
at
we
this
disagree?
point, I hadn't even dragged you.
Because we disagree. No, I'm asking you right here, right now. I'm acknowledging that I know what I said y'all aren't going to agree with me on.
We hadn't even there. I hadn't even had people up into my point. Retina?
Keep reading. Keep reading.
All right,
Read the rest of that message.
Yeah, well, there's. Oh, okay, all right. Fuck. But Unknown and I did have the convo. People must have missed, but all those people with opinions probably have not a clue about the house Queen and Bree did for 3 hours. About whatever the fuck that means. That's what I'm talking about. Heave Bree. Oh, give Bree. What the fuck? Give Bree a box.
Rich, you don't want to talk to text.
Can you? I know, but can you translate? Can you translate
Do you want
this?
me to
Because
read
I
it?
fucking can't. Yeah,
I don't
please
even
do
know
it.
if I got to get my readers on, and they're upstairs.
God damn.
Okay,
Shit.
it says I did
I
what?
can't
She
fucking
did
read
see
this shit.
exactly what I seen and bald heads. Exactly what I seen and bald heads in what I watched. I understood they had you in a no win or lose, what you did or didn't do. I seen that. You don't have to agree. I know you don't agree, but Unknown and I had the convo. People must have missed, but all of the people with the opinions probably have not a clue about. I don't know what I was saying there. Anyways, about Queen and Bree did for 3 hours. That's what I'm talking about. Not a clue. Give Bree a box because she has an opinion, but so tired in her victim sounding voice. Well, why is she so tired? Again, was not brought up at all. And Malibu, you can say people defend you in the comments all you want. Well, Smash, I'm saying I'm reading the chat. And this is what I'm saying is I had a conversation with Unknown in your box. And then you let Bree and them up. And Bree was so tired in your box. And she was just so over it and so mentally exhausted. Yeah, I would be too if for 3 fucking days I drugged somebody on live for 10 hours at a time.
You left the conversation after that, by the way.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you literally did not understand. You let them all up there. You let Brie put on a fucking facade in some show that she was so tired. Bitch, are you fucking show that she was so tired? Bitch, are you fucking for real? She had been dragging me for 3 days. I'd be tired too. But you didn't even mention anything in defense of me. Not one single fucking thing.
Retina,
Did you defend of me?
I had. Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
I did. And I will still stand on it. That
No,
what they
you did
said was
not.
fucked up. Yes. And I'll say it again. Just because you didn't hear it at that time, I did. I was saying that what they said was fucked up. But girl, what you said was fucked up also. When have I ever
Wisconsin Mom, Saturday, I believe. Smash is mad that I called 3 women, black bitches, in her box, but nobody cared for at least a half hour until it was acknowledged in her live. And then clearly not in the DM.
Because
it wasn't that big. Not in the DM.
Because
it wasn't that big of a
right
deal.
Here, Retina, because
this is
right
what
here,
it was. It wasn't that big of a deal until really social media put the heat on you, Smash.
I don't want to go back and forth with you.
Then why?
I don't want to go back and forth with you.
Then why
that
the
shit
fuck
is
did you
fucking
start?
exhausting. What
Then
do you
why
mean?
did
Why
you
the
start?
fuck did I start?
Then why'd you start?
Are you that dense, Retina? Are you that fucking dense? Are you that fucking dense?
Here's
That
the
you
thing.
can't acknowledge
we can
when you
agree.
say some dumbass shit and racist ass shit?
I
That is
took
fucked
all
up.
the
How can
accountability
you-
you wanted. And then you decided
No,
to
you
start.
didn't.
And then you decided
No,
to
you
start
didn't.
dragging me
No,
with
you
everybody
didn't
else.
take any accountability. That Sunday night you went live and doubled down, triple down, quadruple down, and then said it again. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean you took accountability? The hell?
Do you know what fucking you're asking of me to acknowledge of what I said? Yes.
Yeah, be
I
like,
did
hey
say
man,
that. And yes,
yeah, be
I
like,
did
hey
say
man,
that.
I
And then
fucked up.
accountability is
No,
what
accountability
change of
is
behavior and not doing it, right?
Oh, didn't you just do it again right now in this live just 10 seconds ago?
Yeah, I repeated what I said because there's a lot of people clueless.
Okay, well, before before that, 2 days ago or a day ago, I don't even fucking know anymore because there's been so many. You said it again, and you said you stood on it. How is that taking accountability? Is that taking accountability?
Because I'm saying that is what I said.
Taking ownership is one thing.
Mhm.
Taking accountability is a thing.
Mhm.
Taking accountability is another.
And what in your eyes is accountability in this situation?
Well, I would hope that if you how the fuck? I would hope that if you realized you were wrong, you would admit it and, take accountability. But I realize that you don't, and it is what it is.
Have people not listened to a fuck thing I said? I said, like, how many times do I have to say that I know people aren't going to agree with me? I have people in my DMs saying they do not agree with me, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to agree with what I said at the moment. But half you motherfuckers in here have watched me for how long, and now all of a sudden you think I'm really racist because I said that after fucking I just proved 30 fucking some hours of somebody talking shit about me? Just curious. How many times do you have to be called white? How many times do you have to be told to your face that you have dog DNA and white people shouldn't exist? They are a mistake. How many times do you need to hear that to your face before you say something? I'm just curious, how many hours of that shit can you handle as a white person in my fucking chat asking me how many times I've said, I know people are not going to agree with what the fuck I said. I have said that over and over and over again for days. Over 30 fucking hours. Okay, so I'm thin-lipped. What about if I talked about their lips? I have thin hair. What if I said you have to buy hair? What if I said you have to buy your hair? Do you know how many different fucking biased, bigot shit could go back and forth? But I'm the problem, right? I've already said it's okay that you don't agree with me. Acknowledge is wrong. Sarah, I've literally said it's okay that you don't agree with me. That's literally acknowledging, like, hey, guess what? Yep, it's probably not the right thing to say because you don't agree with me. That's acknowledging it.
But then you keep saying it.
People don't know the fucking context of this whole fucking live, Smash. Do you think every single person in here knows what the fuck is going on? I'm not like some just fucking repeating the N word. I'm just fucking repeating the N word, okay? It's a lot fucking difference. Keep blaming. Hold on.
Insult to injury.
Keep blaming those words on Brie and Queenie, but someone else made those statements. You didn't hear statements. You didn't hear all the lives of Brie and Queenie about me. You didn't hear them talk about everything possible. Talk about everything possible they could think of about me.
Yeah,
Did you hear?
Yeah, I did. Absolutely,
for 30 hours. You heard it.
Absolutely, I did.
Okay, and so every time they said white, where's the outrage?
Listen, Retina, if you don't want to educate yourself, that's none of the problem.
I am absolutely educated, but when it comes to the fucking internet, it's a whole goddamn different thing.
So are white people oppressed? Have white people ever been oppressed?
I don't know. Has anybody on this app been affected
Can you just answer the
for over
question
hundreds
instead of
of
answering
years?
it with a question?
Has anybody
Are
on this
white
app
people
been affected
have
over
white people
hundreds of
ever been
years?
oppressed? Can you answer the question? Answer the question.
No, probably not. Yes, I think Smash should educate us. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Why?
The floor is yours.
Why? Why the fuck? Listen, I've been saying for fucking a week, girl. Like I understand now why black people are like, fuck you, I'm not educating people because you and just you or Witty or fucking Megan or OG are fucking exhausting.
Okay.
Because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear when you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
I've already said y'all can disagree with me. That is admitting that is wrong.
No, that's not.
How is that not admitting I'm wrong?
Say the words, Retina. Say I was fucking wrong for what I said. Say it.
Excuse me. Here, let me make this absolutely fucking clear. It make some of you uncomfortable that I called them black bitches and that it is inappropriate for me to say, right? Bringing race into it. It is absolutely inappropriate for me to have done that.
Say I was wrong for what I said and I apologize. Can you
shut the fuck up? I'm literally doing what the fuck you're asking and you're interrupting.
No, you're weaseling your way around it and I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
How the fuck am I weaseling my way around?
You're weaseling your way around it.
You're just being ignorant now. Now you just want to have a reason to keep going back and forth.
I don't want to go back and forth with you.
No,
Retina.
You clearly do, because I don't. I really fucking do, because I don't. I really fucking don't. Chat, was I not literally just absolutely acknowledging it?
All right. Let me shut up. My bad.
Can somebody find the clip of where remember when I went over to FWA's live, right? To show that OG had said some racist shit to Queenie about dragging her by her nappy hair. And I'm pretty sure FWA, the loudest one of all of Brie box toppers, had said, if you both are going back and forth at it and being derogatory, it's not racist. Does anybody remember that live? Does one single motherfucker in here remember that live?
Yeah, Cammy said nappy hair. Really? Yeah. She modded OG. It was said. She modded OG, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. OG, are you alive? Or Ahmad? You have to make a comment. You have to make a comment. Oh, just because, okay. Oh, just because, okay, and here's the thing. And somebody else in another live told, I think it was actually, I don't know if they told Smash or somebody else. I don't know. It literally depends on the person. It is one person. It is one person can be offended and another not. But okay, clearly people in here heard FWA say that. But then the other night when Bree was in there, she had a whole different attitude. That's what I'm talking about, internet bullshit. And having a reason to be upset with somebody and like not. Do I think I was wrong? Yes, I just was literally saying that while Smash was talking. I was saying I shouldn't have said that. I should have never said that. I know that. But excuse me for being pushed to my fucking limits. And then OG said in your box, okay, so you want me to this is how fucking stupid this shit is. I literally just told you. Yes. Yes. I agree. I shouldn't have said it. And then you just keep on. Like, oh, but this and this and that and this. Well, I could keep on, right? I could keep on in the same fucking sentiment of it.
I mean, to be fair, Retina, you said it 4 or 5 times now.
And I still fucking stand on it.
So
I'm
then
just saying I know it's wrong to say out. I know it's wrong. I know it is wrong to bring race into it. For me as a white person, to say that. I know it's wrong. I absolutely know it's wrong.
All right. I guess that's all I can ask for.
I still stand on what the fuck I said to them that night. Okay?
I can't change it. I can't change it. I'm not going to try to change it. All right.
I know, Smash. You know, Smash. You know I knew this from fucking the get-go. You know that. You know that. Tell me, Smash. Tell me now. Just like Megan asked you the other day. You really think I'm fucking racist?
No, I don't think you're racist. I think you said some fucked up shit, and it was a fucked up thing to say. And you couldn't beat it out of me. There ain't no fucking way. You know how many times I've gone back and forth with people for hours and hours and hours and hours. I've gone back and forth with people for so long. You know, I guess I just would do things differently.
And Smash, how many times have I said? It's okay for y'all to disagree with me? I get it. I understand you don't agree with me. I have said that literally since Saturday.
It's okay for us to disagree with you, but then you leave a group chat because you don't want to hear what we had to say?
No, I left the group chat because you literally acknowledged that you did not fucking stand up for me at all.
I'm not, and I'm still not going to stand up for you.
Exactly. See, that's my point. That's the problem.
Why would I stand up for you with some shit that I don't agree with? That's crazy work.
Because
you wouldn't stand up for me for shit.
Here's the thing, though.
You wouldn't stand up for me for shit. You wouldn't stand up for me for shit.
Two things can be right at the same time, correct?
Say it again.
Two things can be right at the same time. You can absolutely disagree with me and say that you would never fucking say that. At the same time, you can say, this is what Retina went through, before she said it. Through before she said it.
Yeah,
You didn't do
I
any,
think you was
but you didn't do
yes.
any of that.
I think you went through some shit, and I think that you completely missed all of the things that I was doing for the week prior, for the week prior, right? Defending you and Holly Mae and myself and Malibu and whoever the fuck else. I was absolutely standing up for you until you said standing up for you until you said what you said. And girl, I don't agree with it. I think it was fucked up.
And that is okay to disagree. It is okay to disagree, right? In a friendship, to disagree, right? In a friendship, in life, in just general, it is okay
Yeah.
to disagree, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But then what'd you do after you decided you disagreed?
You
decided you disagreed.
you left the group chat.
Yep. And then what'd you do online?
And then continue to let me take all the brunt of your shit, and then decided to hop in my box and double down again.
You didn't know it was me though, right? You stand on
No,
that
I didn't.
still?
No, I do. I genuinely thought it was fucking Mallory. I genuinely thought it was fucking Mallory for whatever reason. I wasn't even the one that let you up. I still don't know who let you up, but I do not know who let you up. I don't know, or I didn't know it was you right away. Or I didn't know it was you
So
right
you were
away.
taking the heat,
I had
right?
to tap your
So
picture.
hold
I had
on.
to tap
Hold
your
on.
picture.
You were taking the heat, right? You were taking the heat. You were replaying
Yep.
FWA's live. FWA's live that night, right? Was that not what you were streaming that night?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
It,
Maybe, I don't know.
It was. It absolutely was. So when I hopped in the box and I said about the fucks talking about it, I wasn't referring to Smash's chat or Smash's chat or Smash. I was referring to fucking FWA and the people over there. You can go into any room and give just a smidget of anything to make people upset. To make people upset. Not you don't give the whole context. Not if you want people to go with you
No,
in the
I
masses.
don't think you get to say some racist ass shit
Oh, it's
and then
racist.
say you
Are you sure?
fucks.
Are you sure it's racist? Oh, it's
And then
racist.
say you
Are you sure?
fucks.
Are you sure it's racist?
You fucks.
Yeah.
That's a racist thing to say, don't you think?
You fucks?
No.
Now you
No.
fucks is
What you
racist?
said originally. No. What you said originally. No. What you said originally. I don't think you get to say what you said originally and then call everybody you fucks.
Oh, I think I do because they were being absolutely fucks for no reason. They were being absolutely fucks for no reason because there was no context to what the fuck was going on over in that live. And it's hypocritical from the shit that FWA said months ago, right? Until that night. So yes, yeah, I absolutely was referring to FWA and her live as fucks. Not you guys, not you, not your chat, none of you guys. None of you guys. It was what you were streaming. Beans on the grill. I don't know who or what the fuck you think you're defending, but you've been in and liking all my videos. So just stop liking all my videos. So just stop. What I'm saying is I was not disrespecting Smash. I was watching the live. She was taking the heat from FWA and all of them because they were bringing her into it and they all wanted me to take accountability. So I went up into her box and I said, I'll take accountability, but I still stand on what I said. And then when I referred to the fucks, I was referring to what she was streaming. But Smash dropped me. And that was it. And then it went into the dragging and the talking shit. And here we are.
You're exhausting. You know.
Oh, I'm exhausting.
You are.
Smash, you go live every night for hours. I don't know about exhausting.
What does that have to do with anything?
No. Well, where the fuck is Retina been drug? Where's all the shipping talk? Retina been drug. Where's all the shipping talks? Oh, not your life, never, right?
Are we questioning why you're being drug? I'm confused. You're being drug? I'm confused.
No, we're not questioning it. You just said I'm exhausting, and I'm
Yeah,
referring
you're
to how many
exhausting. You
hours.
said you go live for hours every night. What does that? What does me every night? What does that? What does me going live for hours every night have to do with fucking anything?
When I'm the subject, you're also fucking exhausting. Do you get the point? Like you can't see that? Like you can't see that?
No, I don't, because you like to hold other people accountable for things, don't you?
Yeah, sure do.
Mm-hmm. But
So
when you
here's the
have to be
difference.
held accountable, it's a problem.
So
When you
here's the
have to be
difference.
held accountable, it's a problem, right?
Chat, there is 325 fucking people in here right now. Is anybody see me being upset about being held accountable?
Nobody said you were upset. I'm saying you
You
can't
just
do it.
did. That I can't. Like that's the same that I can't. Like that's the same thing. Like I'm not acknowledging being held accountable.
No,
I'm
you
literally
want your
giving
cake.
Smash
You
the
want the
floor.
cake and you want to eat it too. You want your cake and you
You
want to eat
want to
it
keep
too.
your platform.
You want
You
to eat
want to
it
keep
too.
your platform, bitch. So let's talk about it.
Oh, I want to keep my platform. You think I couldn't keep my
Mrs. It
platform?
doesn't matter what I say or do because I'll always have a platform. And guess what? So will I. And guess what? So will I.
Are you
So will I. So will
exactly?
everybody.
Exactly. I've said that.
So
I
why are you
literally just
being
said that last
performative?
night.
You said it, yeah, last night, the night
Performative?
before.
What do you mean?
Yeah, last night, the night
Performative?
before.
What do you mean? What do you mean performative? Because I disagree with you on my own morals and what I believe in. I'm being performative? I'm confused.
You
Because
literally
it
are
doesn't
trying to sit
align with
here.
what you believe in. I'm being performative.
What you're saying is you're like, well, you can't be held accountable, and you want to hold other accountable, and you want to hold other people accountable. I'm not denying anybody holding me accountable. Not in this chat. Nobody's getting blocked or muted. You're up here talking like there is no there is no not taking accountability. You just disagree with what I say, and that's okay. But to fuck up a whole entire friendship and a whole fucking group of friendships
Girl,
over it.
Girl, you literally crashed the fuck out and left a group chat. You want to talk about me fucking up a friendship?
Crashed out. Show where I crashed out before I left the
I
group
can't
chat.
because you're goddamn. I didn't save your voice notes.
There wasn't one before.
Save your voice notes.
There wasn't one before it.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
Retina. Actually, I think Malibu might still have it. Actually,
then where the fuck is she?
I don't know. I'll ask her tomorrow because I'm sure she's got. Ask her tomorrow because I'm sure she's got to work in the morning. So
Shiloh,
she's
no,
sleeping.
I don't actually.
But you sent voice notes, and I'm pretty sure I sent voice notes back. Voice notes back. And I just didn't save them in my own chat, but I'm pretty sure Malibu still has them.
Here's the thing, Brenda and Bob. Okay, that is true. Accountability is taking ownership, right? And showing change. In 2 fucking days, how do you expect that to be accomplished? How do you expect that to be accomplished?
Oh, I don't know. I would start by not repeating what you said several times. I would start there for sure.
How is it not accountability? You guys, because I'm not fucking denying the fact that I said it.
You can't deny that you said it. You can't deny that you said it, bitch. You said it 1,100 times. What the fuck?
Exactly. So I don't understand why we're going round and round.
Right, because you don't want to admit that you said some fucked up shit. You just can't say it out loud. You just can't say it out loud. Say it out loud. Be like, yo, what I said was fucked up and I shouldn't have done that. Say it.
I literally did.
Say it. Say it.
Smash, you asked me this.
Say it.
Am I losing my goddamn mind, or did
Say
Smash
it right
not
now.
just
And
ask me
I'll
to
shut
say
the
that
fuck up
10
right now.
minutes,
I'll drop from this box right
10
fucking
minutes
now.
ago,
Say from this box right
10
fucking
minutes
now.
ago,
Say it.
10 minutes ago, did Smash not just ask me the same thing and she interrupted me?
Okay, I won't interrupt you this time. I did
I'm just
interrupt you. I did
Cat,
interrupt you, and I
Cat, 10
apologize.
minutes ago,
Interrupt you, and I
Cat, 10
apologize.
minutes ago, did she not
You're
just
right. I
fucking
know.
do this?
Yes, I
Exactly. So
interrupted you.
again, round and around,
So say
exhausting.
say
It's
it now,
you,
and I
not
won't
me.
interrupt.
It's
Say it now,
you,
and I
not
won't
me.
interrupt.
I already did. You fucked it up.
Not the gaslighting. That's crazy. Say it again. Say it again. If you can say it once, you can say it twice. Say it again.
That I know that I should have never said that? Yes, I absolutely can say that. I should have never, ever brought race into it. I shouldn't as a white person. Like I was trying to say 10 minutes ago when you interrupted me. 10 minutes ago when you interrupted me. As a white person, I should have never brought the race card into it on it at all. I shouldn't have.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Yeah, you've been asking all night.
You asked for me to be here, bitch. You asked for me to be here, bitch.
I
Do you
actually just
stand
asked
on
what
what
you
you
guys
said?
were doing.
Well, I don't know. People were asking me to come in here. Do you stand on what you said?
Yep.
Or no? Okay. There you go, chat. There you go, chat. There's your fucking apology.
No, who asked for an apology? Because that's a whole nother subject.
You're right. Yeah.
A whole nother subject.
You're right. Yeah. Apology wasn't the right word. My bad. There's your accountability.
No, I apologize to Unknown who addressed me in the moment. Absolutely, sure did.
She didn't.
Absolutely, sure did.
She didn't address you in the moment, though. She actually.
You didn't either. You didn't either.
She
so.
actually denied that next night. She actually denied being in the box. I have the screenshots to the messages.
I had seen those. I actually was watching. I seen where she was like, I wasn't there. I wasn't around. I wasn't in the box. I had
And
walked
where's she
away from
been
my phone.
since? Where's she been since, Retina? Even though she had just talked to you, and all of a sudden she walked away from her phone. I find that hard to believe. Where's she at now?
Well, I don't know. I can't answer that. But I did see those. I did see those. I absolutely did. But again, you didn't acknowledge it either.
I didn't. You're right.
If Bree brought up race, it's fair game. Is that what? See, and that's the thing. One person's
Again,
opinion
we're gonna
be
circle
different.
back. Let's circle back,
No.
Retina. Are
Did
white
you just
people
hear what I
oppressed?
said? Did
White
you just
people
hear what I
oppressed?
said? Did you hear what I said?
You said Bree brought up race.
No, I was reading the comment. The comment said, if Bree brought up race first, it's fair game. I said, and this is where we go in the circle. I said, and this is where we go in the circle with the internet. One person's opinion is different than the next.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's where there's an issue because I think the majority agree that white people have never been oppressed, right?
Mm-hmm. So that gives the black people, right, the right to just degrade people for no reason.
Who did though?
Tasha did. Absolutely.
Right. So did you?
Absolutely.
Right. So did you call Tasha that, or did
I was referencing them all.
See, I find a problem with that. I feel like even though, maybe Tasha did bring white people into
Hold on.
it.
No.
She might have. I don't know. I can't quote anything right now.
Oh, I can quote it for you. Smash.
All right, quote it
that
for
you
me.
have dog DNA in you, and you as a white person
Is that racist?
As a mistake, and you shouldn't exist.
Is that racist? Racist?
What the fuck is it before derogatory?
Is that racist though?
What? I don't know if you had the word
answer
white.
the question.
Yes, if you had the okay, you know what? Yes, if you had the okay, you know want to know what? In my eyes, if you're gonna call me a fucking white dog that doesn't need to exist because my skin is white, it is racist.
Okay,
Absolutely, it is racist.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so can you go look up whether or not that's racist and why is that racist? Because I can tell you why
pull up your
you
chat
calling
GPT.
somebody a black B word is racist.
Pull it
If
up.
you look it up. No, you. Why am I? I'm not the one who fucking said that shit.
You are literally you are literally saying a white person has dog DNA and they shouldn't exist because they're
How
white.
is that
They were a
racist,
fucking
Retina?
mistake.
How is that racist?
Because guess what? The color of your skin is put in front of it. No matter how you like it, whether you like it or
You're
not,
talking
the
about
color
dog
of the
DNA.
skin.
That has nothing to do with color of your skin. How is that racist? Please.
What?
Please.
What did you just say?
I said that has nothing to do with the color of your skin. Be saying that some shit about a dog. How is saying some shit about a dog being racist? About a dog being racist?
When she literally referenced the color of your skin, Smash.
It's not racist.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Why don't you do me a favor? Go look it up real quick. Go look up the definition of race. Go look up the definition of racist.
Why don't you look up the fucking definition of being said you're a white person and you shouldn't fucking exist because you're white. Because you're white. Because you're white.
Cares?
Smash. Because you're white. Because you're white.
Who fucking cares?
Smash, you're white. You're a fucking dog.
I am white.
You shouldn't exist.
Is she gonna wipe me out? Is she gonna wipe me out? Is she gonna wipe me out with her comments?
I'm just saying that's how it went. That's how it went down.
Well, you fucked up, girl. Admit
oh yeah, it was. Yeah, sure did.
Admit
oh yeah, it was. Yeah, sure did. And I still own it. Doesn't mean you need to fucking drag me for it for fucking 3 days.
I haven't dragged you for shit, girl. I haven't dragged you for shit, girl.
Are you fucking for real?
They told your bestie not to tan. Who said that, Angel Baby? Isn't Angel Baby is the one that said, "Oh, Angel Baby is the one that said, "Oh, it was over 200 years ago. I don't know why y'all are so upset." And then you wonder why you got fucking blocked. The fuck?
Cherry, I already admitted that. Yeah, cherry on top of Amanda Case already admitted that. Yeah, cherry on top of Amanda Case said that actually. No matter how much you tan in Malibu, you'll never be. Did she say African American? I think that's what she said.
Yeah. Is that racist though?
I don't know.
Are white people oppressed?
You realize it doesn't matter about oppression. Wipe that out. Wipe that out.
What do you
the
fucking mean? It
conversation.
doesn't matter about. Oh my god.
Does it exist? Yes. But when you are black,
it only exists when you want to call. It only exists when you want to call it out, though, right, Retina?
Indians can be racist. Anybody can be fucking racist. It does not matter the color of your skin. Anybody can be. Anybody can be racist. Yes, oppression happened. It's real. But anybody, any color of skin can be racist. Be racist.
That's crazy.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it crazy?
Why even waste my why even waste my breath right now? You're not going to hear it anyways.
Nope. Angel Baby thought she was going to come up.
Come on, Angel Baby. Hop in the box and tell me how you feel.
The color of your skin. The color of
Miss
your skin
200
has
years ago. I
nothing
don't
to
know
do
why
with the
people are
race.
so upset.
No,
Come on,
that's not.
Angel Baby.
Well, I didn't say it like that. Absolutely not ever.
No, it wasn't you. I was talking. No, it wasn't you. I was talking about Angel Baby.
I'm just saying the one comment that's been in my message or in my videos. You realize the color of your skin has nothing to do with your race or your ethnicity, for fuck's sake. Well, if the color of my skin doesn't have a fuck thing to do with my race or ethnicity, what does it have to do with then? Where does the color of skin come into play then? If that is your fucking stupid ass comment, then
Okay,
I guess
let me break it down kindergarten style. Let me break it down kindergarten style for you. Have
oh
any of
please.
your ancestors been slaves?
I have no idea.
There you go. There you go. Probably not, right?
I I have no idea. I know I have Native American
Because
in
you
my
don't want
skin.
to do the research. You don't want to figure it out. That's not my problem. Figure it out. That's not my problem. But there you go.
But have you ever figured out if yours has
No, because I don't
all
need
the
to.
way
Because
back?
I don't think that I can have black people doing racist shit to me. That I don't believe that. You do, not me.
And that's okay. That's an opinion though. Like the fact that people honestly believe in this day and age that only black people can be like only black people are the only people that can be racist against. Are you fucking for real? Has anybody heard Indian Outlaw? Like I have called him Indian Outlaw. Like I have called him racist for how many years? And he says I can't be racist. I'm brown. Angel baby, why do you keep requesting?
Let her up. Let that bitch
I
up.
do. I keep at 3 times.
Angel baby, get your fucking ass up here and talk to me. Up here and talk to me.
Reverse racism doesn't exist. And this is what I mean. I bet somebody else in the comments would disagree with you.
They're not the majority though.
Nope. We'll try one more time. Oh, okay.
Smash, can I ask a question respectfully, seriously? So, all the information that you and everyone's gathering on TikTok about racism and prejudice and oppression and all of that, like, are you guys mainly gathering it from Queenie, Bree, all of them that are talking and having conversations? So I guess what I'm confused at is we have one side that says, no, black people cannot be racist and vice versa. But then you got some people on TikTok, that I went through and seen that say just the opposite. And it's coming from black creators that say, this is ridiculous. Yes, this is ridiculous. Yes, we can. Yes, we are. We're the ones keeping this alive. So, like, where do you decide who's right and who's not?
I'll answer your I'll answer your question. You have to look at whether or not it's the majority or the minority, right? Two, like there are some black people who vote for Trump, whatever. It they are the minority of black people, right? Right?
So their
There's
opinion doesn't
always
matter because they're the minority?
nobody said that.
Well, you're the same because a minority amount of them voted for Trump. What do you mean by the minority of them? If you're black and you voted for Trump, you're another grouped in minority into another group?
No,
What?
it's just a minority of black people either A, vote for Trump, or B, feel like certain words are okay and they don't care. Like it's the majority that matters, in my opinion.
So can we bring Cammy up here?
Can we get Angel Baby? Angel Baby, say what you want to say, girl.
So did you just say it only depends on what the minority think, or what'd you say the majority thinks?
The majority, yeah.
Okay, so that's why you turned against me because the majority thought I was wrong. Got it. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So then at that point,
Are
like,
you gonna say the same thing about Holly or not?
What about her?
Hmm?
Hey, what problem do you have with me, Smash? Other than what I said, and the reason I said it is because uh, I was at the grocery store. For one, is the reason I didn't get in the box, and I heard them talking about YT people, as they call them, and they were pushing, they were pushing my buttons, so to speak, because I am sick and tired of hearing all this shit about the racism. And that's why I said what I said. Every day on TV, on TikTok, everywhere, racism. And yes, I do feel like they're crying about it, and I'm sick of it. And it was a long time ago. I'm sorry for that. They were treated wrong.
Sorry, I actually am going to drop you on that for you saying they're crying. About it because I'm sorry, that's fucked up.
so
I'm
one
not
more
even
thing,
gonna
Flash.
respond to that.
So one more
Sorry,
thing.
I'm eating, but that was
So one more thing.
a no for me.
So how do we determine who to listen to? Like who so and so's a minority, so I don't need to listen to him, or like it's just all around. I don't know. I give up. I've just been trying to look into it and see what I can figure out.
Can I ask a question, please? Is that okay? First and foremost, how do I say the host's name? Is it Retina or
Yes.
Retina or?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Retina, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. So, I just gotta ask. I don't want to. I don't want to make it a big deal. You're not a racist, right?
No, I do not feel like I am. Absolutely not.
Okay. I don't feel like you. Okay, I don't feel like you are neither, sweetheart, but I like to support lives, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my heart meat. And I just had to ask. I had to ask that first. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not neither. So I grabbed my heart meat and grabbed a few gifts. I have a question, and I want to aim it back at Smash. You mentioned that Black people will say certain words and all that and be okay with it. What words are you talking about? And then my second question is the person that was just second question is the person that was just talking and speaking about that they're tired of hearing people crying about it and all this and that.
That's the one
So
that was dropped.
this and that.
That's the one
So
that was dropped.
you said what?
She was dropped, but she's in the
Okay.
chat.
Okay. And all right, cool. So all right, cool. So whoever you are, you can address me, DM, follow me, whatever. But I just want to know like what is people tired of hearing? Is people tired of hearing certain people, so we're gonna say black people, crying about and whining about? And there's a lot of people that's just now figuring out the true history of everything. And before I continue, I will be the first to tell you that I have done my research in education, and I know for a damn fact that black people wasn't the only slaves. Okay, so let's clear that up. I'm black, all right, and Puerto Rican, but mostly black. Right, in Puerto Rican, but mostly black. So I'm gonna clear that up because no one's whining and crying if you specificizing black people. Okay, there's been more. There's been more than just black as slaves. We are still dealing with it, and people are unknown to it. So let's get back to Miss Smash. What words was you talking about that black people can say and this, that, and the third? What was you saying, sweetheart?
So, there are black people, I guess. Like I have some like family friends who really don't care who says the N word. They don't care if you're white or black, or they don't care if you're white or black or Chinese or Hispanic. It doesn't matter. So I guess that would be one of them, right? Which to me is wrong. Period. I don't say those words. I don't say those words at that word. Definitely don't say that word. But
I want to pause you right there. I'm sorry, but please remember what you're going to say next. I don't want to throw you off, but there's certain words for white people that we know ourselves that is not a good thing to say towards them, okay? And that some black people do tiptoe around those certain words that we could use for white people as well. All right. So let's not say that the whole N word is that you can't say this and you can't say that, because we can go into a group of room with white people and say certain things and can sit here and take it all out of parts. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of black people don't say those words neither. And I'm gonna land my plane here. I don't want here. I don't want we don't want to hear people basing shit on black people. Okay. Let's just say some of the people that you've met and all that shit. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. But I am black and I don't use words that's racist towards white people, because there are words. There are words that could sit here and separate the black and the white. I don't care if you're educating on them. I'm not going to call them, but there's a few of them that I myself don't use. So can we say some of the people that you know, that you like, that the black people that you met, because it's not fair to quote us all on in all on in one setting. You understand? That's just like there's Hispanics that don't like blacks. There's blacks that don't like whites. There's different races that don't like anybody. You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to just there's words that black people can say. There's words that white people can say that blacks don't need to be saying. Period. Period. And some of us just don't say them out of respect. You will never hear me say it because I don't look at black and white. So what's the word, sweetheart? What is the words?
Oh, can I ask you a question, Locked and
Yes.
Lovely? Um,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
I would like to know, um, should somebody call you a black B word, right? We know what the B word is, I would hope. How would you feel? How would you feel?
I would feel just as way as anybody else would feel if someone called you a white B word, sweetheart.
Okay. Okay.
Because you know what? To me, I don't know if it separates me from you, but it ain't the black in it that I'm gonna be so mad about because I am black. It's the B part, really. So I'm gonna feel the same way you feel, honey. With all respect.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Thanks, Boomerang. Follow me. Anybody follow me, I'll follow you back. I don't see black and white, sweetheart.
I
I
did send
don't.
you a follow. Thank you. Do you mind if I message you? I have some questions. Do you mind if I message you? I have some questions.
You can ask me anything, sweetheart, because I'm gonna tell you something about me. The real deal is that there's a whole nother generation and a whole nother generation and a whole nother there's a whole nother life and a whole nother like generations and decades of people that really dealt with this type of stuff. Our type of stuff. Our ancestors, black ancestors, any other ancestors. You understand what I'm saying? But the point of it is I wasn't born in that setting, right? So I'm not gonna feel necessarily how anybody else feel. So I don't hate no race. That's the thing. And then so let me stop like biting my tongue right here. Let me go ahead and say this. I love being a black woman, and I also see that we are like really welcoming to people. We're very welcoming to your kind as well. You understand what I'm saying? Kind as well. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that if we take politics out of this, it'll make it much easier. Because the truth about politics, you got red versus blue, and then they got you guys brainwashed out here going Republicans against Democrats, and the parties that you guys are fighting for are somewhere eating lunch and dinners together. They're not really mad at each other. It's just a way to keep us separated. So let's keep politics out of this. You understand what I'm saying? We have to, sweetheart. We have to. You cannot judge racism on politics. You can't, because whatever politicians want to do, they're gonna do it. They're rich, they're powerful, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. Excuse my language. So you voted for this and you voted for that. Who cares? Who cares? Not even they went through what we went through, sweetheart. And I'm one to tell you that I'm not crying about nothing that my race been through, because I wasn't born then. I don't hate nobody on this panel. Nobody.
Yeah, I do
thank
have a question. Somebody in the chat said, so do you find it inappropriate for a white person to say, I don't see color? I don't see color?
I don't say that at all. All I'm saying is I don't see color. Not at
Right,
all.
right.
Not
Okay.
at all. I don't. I'm gonna give you like a little I don't. I'm gonna give you like a little example. My little brother, I as well, we had best friends as white people. And they ate out of our refrigerator, went in there, took their shoes off, everything is good. And when I say I don't see color, I'm not talking about white people. I don't even like saying white people, honestly. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. And I'm just being completely honest with you. So
No, I
no,
appreciate
if
it.
whoever commented that, that's fine. I thank you for sharing your opinion, but I don't. I don't see a separation. I see a lot of other stuff that's separating us, and we're just being brainwashed. You know.
Right. There's just a group of ladies who have said, that us YT people saying we don't see color, that was a horrible thing to say. that we shouldn't say that.
Never heard of it in
Say that.
never heard of it in my life. Like I said, that everybody is not the same. I've met black people that was totally racist, and I wasn't allowed to go back to their house. I wasn't allowed
Hold
to
on a
hang out
second.
with them in any way.
Hold on a second.
But so I've never heard of people saying that if a white person say I don't see color, that I've never heard that. But you're talking to me. You're not talking. Heard that, but you're talking to me. You're not talking to all the black people in the world. You understand what I'm saying? I've never
Right.
heard that of being. That doesn't offend me at all. If you said it right now, it doesn't offend me. If you don't
Right.
see color, it doesn't offend me. If you don't
Right.
see color, you don't see color. I don't either.
No,
There's nothing really that separates me from you except for the past, and we wasn't born then.
right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
To
Different.
say you don't see color is to say to
Pearl,
from
you are
what
more
I've
than
heard
welcome.
to from what I've heard
Welcome.
is not acknowledging another person's ethnicity, and that's dismissing them. Dismissing them. We should all see color and we should all accept everybody for who and what color they are. But what
But do you
I
see,
want to
hold on,
say,
hold on, but do you see,
there is a difference.
hold on 1 second. Locke, you said, may I address you that you are black?
I am. I am.
Okay. Do you see how one person's opinion is completely different than others that have been said all week long? And and that is
And
what I have tried to
I am
say.
I am
Have
only
tried to say.
I am only here. I'm not bashing or aiming at no
No,
one.
no, no, no. I don't think you are.
I'm only here on this panel because it caught my attention. And I'm only here on this panel about addressing the whole group. Everyone is not the same. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Everyone doesn't think like me. All black people don't think like me. So what I'm saying is like let's say the people that you've met or the people that you've dealt with, because we are not all the same. You know? All the same. You know? It's called just free will and free thinking, sweetheart. I'm thinking like this because of how I was raised and who I've been around and that it don't bother me. Certain things just don't bother me, but it doesn't mean that it don't bother someone else, sweetie. That's all I'm saying. I said that when I first came up, man. I said that when I first came up here. Let's there's some words that black people think's offended, and there's some words that some people everybody don't think the N-word is offensive, bro. They don't. Offensive, bro. They don't. I've had plenty of people come around and say that, and they was white, and my homeboys didn't get offended of it. Everybody is not the same, so I would just don't. Is not the same, so I would just don't want everyone to um, make it a group thing. That you know what I mean? Let's not do that because if we did that, it would be horrible, right? That it would be horrible, right? If we sat here and treated you how we felt from back in the day or this, that, and the third, it'll be fucking horrible.
Well,
Y'all know,
I think that it would be fair to say that like not everybody has your same viewpoint, right?
but baby, do you know how many people in
Exactly.
this? Do you know how many people in this world that has my same viewpoint though?
Sure.
Point though.
Sure. Absolutely. But there are also
That's
people who don't have the same viewpoint.
That's why I'm on the panel to let you know that. That's why I'm on the panel to let you know that there's a such thing of a different viewpoint, sweetheart.
Yeah, for sure.
that's what I was kind of asking Smash when I first came up here because I have been watching some other creators who say the total opposite. Some other creators who say the total opposite of the creators that are over here making the fuss about it. So I'm like, well, what deems this person better to feel that way, and I should agree with that person, or this group over here. Like, how do you determine who's speaking the truth and who's not? Like,
I think that's where
I
we
don't think it's
mess
the
up.
truth.
I think that's
I
where we
don't think it's
mess
the
up. I
truth.
think that's number one is where we mess up, right? Because I don't give a damn what that person said. What I'm telling you is that every black person isn't that person. That's what I'm saying. You got people that come up here and say the most stupidest stuff just to get clicks and views. Everybody don't think the same. I'm literally telling y'all
Right.
that I don't see nothing different between me and y'all. I love y'all. But some of us are welcoming. That's what I'm saying. That's literally
Can
what
I
I'm
say
saying.
something? There There is racism, which is built off of superiority over one race, and there is racial prejudice, which is what Tasha said when she said that white tea people should not live. That is racial prejudice. Racism is built off
And whoever said
one.
that had no right to say that to that fucking person. They had no right to say that because white people can go where they want. Same as black
I
people. Where they want. Same as black
I
people.
I totally agree, but you can't call it racism, but you can't negate it because it is racial prejudice. They are two different things, but they are
There's
still
people that grew up in
both
neighborhoods.
wrong.
There's white people that grew up in neighborhoods the same as other black people have. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying to me, right? And I'm not aiming at you, but what I'm saying is, I don't care what color you are, you have no right to say it towards a white person or a black person. White person or a black person. I'm for both, bro. I love everybody on this panel and I don't even know y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't care what no one else
Oh,
said. I don't
I'm
care
not
about
coming
nobody else's
against you,
opinions.
sweetie. I'm not coming against you, sweetie. I'm not coming against you. I'm saying Smashley is saying that it wasn't racism. No, it wasn't racism. It was racial prejudice. It was racial prejudice, which is still wrong. It. I understand why Retina got upset. I don't always agree with Retina, but I can see where she was coming from. It wasn't racist to say that. It was racial prejudice. And they are both wrong. And with that, I'm going to step down.
I'm trying to figure out your name, ma'am.
Oh, carry me away.
Okay, I want you to know that we're on. Okay, I want you to know that we're on the same page, and I understand you completely. Okay, and I respect
Yes.
that. I respect that. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's a saying. There's things that can be said that and done, right? And some of this stuff that's said, people can read too much in it, right? Right? But if I was to come on this panel and you guys wasn't so embracing and you sit here and just be like, you black, then there's a problem with racism. But when someone says something, we have to look at between the two. Are they saying BS? Are they slow? Do they comprehend? Is this, that, and the third? And if they feel like that and the third, and if they feel like it's this and it really ain't that, you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to even listen to it. That's something that you should just click on by and stroll on by. Not you, but a lot of us. A lot of us, when we see stuff like that and they're not comprehending, something is mentally wrong with people and they just want to pick a fight regardless because we're already divided and we're still in the back in the day because people are trying to figure out a way to divide us. That's the thing. That was
Exactly.
stupid. It was BS and it shouldn't have been said, but it was said, but it don't bother me because I wake up with white people, Mexicans and all that around me. Period. You don't listen to them. You get them away from your platform. And you stay far away from them because they want to be divided. And I don't care if they was black and white. How about that? Whoever said that towards that person, I don't care what color that person. I don't care what color they are. That's how big and bad I am. Period. You don't tell nobody where to go. You don't tell nobody what to do. You don't tell nobody how to eat, sleep, how to eat, sleep. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell nobody anything. So if they want to do what they want to do, they want. What I'm telling you is I don't stand for non-racism just with black. I'm just with black. It's with white too. It's with white too. You don't tell nobody white what to do, what to wear, where to go. Period. And when you see that, it just know that it's a trick of the enemy and stroll by. Not only do you stroll by, block them so you won't ever hear that BS again, so you won't have to feed into it. Period. I see it all the time. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened one time. I went by a live and I saw a black guy on live one time, and then I clicked on his thing, and this girl kept clicking in his live saying in. I'm only not saying it because I'm going to protect her life, okay? So in. But guess what I said? As a black person, you want to know what I really said? I said, well, if this wasn't a setup and if it wasn't rage bait, why didn't he get rid of that person and block that? You know why he didn't? Because it was clicks and views. Part of him was happy because he had a lot of black people in the comments, saying this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third about the person. But guess who kept clicking on the person, the white person, to say in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some of the stuff you have to look at and keep going, bro. Don't care what it is. Don't be rage baited on this. Don't be rage baited on this app by racist this and racist that. Because if you want to keep it real, that blue and that red, that's the most racist as you could ever be, because it's just a trick to keep people divided. It's a trick to keep people divided. And that was the shit back then. Whites and black be divided. Man, come on, man. Don't divide yourself with stupidity. Don't do that. Stupidity. Don't do that. I don't care who said it. And if there was a black person they said it, they shouldn't have said it. Whites can go wherever they want, do whatever they want to do, because we all on stolen freaking land. Period. And if when you're mature enough to think like that, you go on and block the person. That's it. I don't care about their comments. Get rid of them. Because they want to keep us divided anyway, bro. Anyway, we're buying apples and oranges, and they was grown from the earth. We got bigger fish to fry than this, bro.
I think my whole panel is quiet because I mean, at least me, I appreciate, because that's what I've been trying to say, is it depends on the person and the perspective. Tommy, did you remember your question?
Yeah, I did want to ask Locked. Previously you said something that was like indicative of black people can be racist. In your personal opinion, do you feel that black people can or cannot be racist?
Yes, they
Can or cannot be racist?
Yes, they can. Any race can be racist towards any race. Black, white, Mexican, any race cannot like another race for no reason. Yes, sir. It's for no reason. Yes, sir. And I am black. And I'm telling you that there are black people that are racist. Their reason is being, I can't argue it, but I'm not.
Thank you.
I just said that with my whole chest. When you say can, is it fair to do it? No. When you do it, no. When you say can, let me answer correctly. There are black people that are racist, okay? Is it fair to do it? I don't believe in it. Fair to do it? I don't believe in it. I don't know nothing about being racist, bro. I wasn't raised that way. So can they do it? They can do whatever they want to do. There are black people that are racist. There are black racists. There are black white people that are racist. There are Mexicans that are racist. So this whole racist thing is not about one color, and that's what people mess up.
Yeah, because I know over here on sides that I've sat on, sides that I've sat on, everybody I've heard say black people can't be racist. They
What do
can
you
be
mean can't be? What
prejudiced.
do you mean can't be racist? What
They
do you mean
they're screaming they can be prejudiced, but they can't screaming they can be prejudiced, but they can't be racist.
prejudice, racist? If you don't want to like if you don't want to like a certain person or like a certain thing, then you are can be prejudiced or racist. I met someone that was really old as dirt before he died, but his mom and raised his mom and raised him in slavery. He's a racist. He's prejudiced. He's both.
Thank you so much.
All I'm asking is don't label everybody as a group because I didn't come up here. I wasn't scared to come up here because I felt like that there was somebody running the live or in the panel. I felt like there was somebody that wasn't racist up here. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I don't look at what I'm trying to say. So I don't look at none of y'all as like y'all racist. But if I sat here and used this conversation and picked and pointed and did this and that, that'd be wrong as hell that'd be wrong as hell to be like, oh, they're all racist. Y'all one group up here, right? They're all racist, and then it might be some of y'all up here that's not racist, right? So it's not fair. It's not fair to sit here and be like, I joined Retina Live and they're racist. No, that's a lie, right? Because not all y'all racist, right? Right? Right?
I
So
truly
I wouldn't
believe in that.
sit here and say something about a black person and that we're all this and we're all that, and you can't say this around all black people when there's literally videos on TikTok, Facebook, and all that with their right friends calling them the N word. So let's just. I don't care about to get too deep. All I'm saying is like, bro, there's videos. All I'm saying is like, bro, there's videos everywhere that their white friend called them this or said this word, bro. And so you can't say black people. Just be like some of the people that you know of or something like that. Don't put us all together, bro. Please don't. I'm that's all I'm asking. And I'll get right off you guys' lives. Seriously, Seriously. But I didn't come up here thinking that all y'all racist and y'all this is what y'all talking about. I'll be dead wrong. You know?
You're definitely not bothering. You're definitely not bothering or interrupting anything over here. If anything, you're
No.
helping.
Yeah.
So we do
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Regina, for letting me state my piece. Thank you, Locke, for your point of view and for listening to all of us, and us talking and working it out. We all just need to be humans. Everybody is the same when it comes to blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh
We're all
man.
love. Love
We
who
got
you
so
want. Be who you want. Just be kind.
man,
Kind.
man. We have I wanna say this and I'm gonna go. I did do a follow. I have no bad blood with nobody. But I think that there are topics that I feel like, you know, whites and blacks and everybody should make each other feel comfortable enough to ask each other's questions, bro, and to talk about certain things. But as I said before, there's always going to be division because there's people that want to make a division. But I feel like that, like, man, to make each other comfortable to talk about certain things. And so you won't be scared to, ask straight out this and that, or how you feel about this and how you feel about that, or about this and how you feel about that, or, this and that. Because guess what? Man, you could be talking to somebody around my age and they say the same thing. But then if you run into like a 80-year-old to like a 80-year-old or a 90-year-old, they might have a different perspective because they seen some bad stuff, bro. And we and you know, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of people need, I guess, black friends. I don't know how to say it or something, but need people that can talk to you guys more or something. Because I really joined this live because I felt like that you Smash was labeling black people as a whole, and you can't do that because I can't label white people as a whole. White people as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? I can't sit here and call all of you racist and spread that over the app because guess what? I'll be a liar. I'll be a liar, bro. I'll be a liar, bro. You know why? Because every last one of y'all was raised different. Y'all don't believe in this, that, and the third. And shit. I'm sitting here. This is crazy for me because I don't even know if any of y'all really in y'all heart racist. But guess what? I didn't care, bro. I came up here just to let you know that everybody is not the same. Everybody is not the same. Don't label blacks all the same. Don't label Mexicans all the same. Italians, you know what I'm saying? You see all this drug lord this and drug lord that. Drug lord this and drug lord that. Don't label every group as the same. We was always different. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't really, and I keep saying the same thing, over and over because, bro, I don't know who racist and who not. All I'm saying is that no, you're dead wrong. There's people and there's people and there's videos with their black friends and they're white, 100% white, saying the N word. So and you can look it up, Stroll. And you can look it up, Stroll. Go down a rabbit hole, bro. There's people that do not care because we wasn't raised back then. You understand? I don't care. You think people care? Some people care and some people care. Some people care and some people don't. So don't say me. Don't say the black people. Say some of the people you know, bro. Because if we wanted to do that, I'll sit here and have all the most worst things to say about white people. But that's fake as hell. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna let y'all wear. I'm not gonna let you guys wear. I'm not gonna let you guys wear a jacket of a racist person just because they y'all colored. You know?
Mocked, I just came up here to tell you that you were saying all the things I have been wanting to say, but I couldn't form it. And I appreciate you coming up here and saying all of those things. I really do. I think that mistakes have been made and things have been said on both sides that are horrific. But I don't believe that it's a prejudice kind of a thing. Although, yeah, it was horrible. But I
Hey,
anyway. Bottom line, I appreciate what you said and
I
how you worded
appreciate
it.
you, baby. I appreciate you. But let me tell you something. Just because you can't form it to words, I don't care how you say it. I don't care how you say it. Say what you want to say. Say it. It's okay to say it, bro. Just say it. There's racist blacks and racist whites, and there's people that just don't give a damn. But guess what? They're in all races, bro. They are all different races. Some of us do not think like that. I didn't have a
I
care
agree.
in the world looking at Retina's profile, and I hit request. You know why? Because I don't think Retina's a racist.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
But
Smashy's
look, man,
racist. I don't think Smashy's racist. I don't think a
hey,
lot of them that have been
I,
labeled a racist are racist. I
I
really don't.
appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. Everybody. I'm gonna send hold on a second. I'm gonna do like this. Send you guys a couple of gifts. I already gifted gifts. I already gifted the
Oh my gosh.
host. No, it is just a couple of cents. But
Thank you, honey.
thank you for the time. Some people probably ready for me to get up off here and I am. Get up off here and I am. And where's the fucking host? I can't. Oh, all right. And yeah. Here you go, host. Let's see. Get you a couple of host. Let's see. Get you a couple of finger hearts here, just in
I
case
appreciate
people
you.
are bored. All right.
I
So I'm
appreciate
getting
you
up out
coming
of
up.
here. All right.
Thank
Yes.
you. I'm dropping.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
Thank you. I'm dropping.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you
I'm
for
dropping,
coming up
host.
here.
All right. And much respect. If I said anything to offend anybody, I didn't mean to. I love y'all. If you don't love me, then the hell. If you don't love me, then the hell with it. That's how this shit works. But hey, I won't know about it. But I won't raise the hate,
Thank you,
y'all.
Locked. I appreciate
So
you
I'm
coming
up
up.
out of
Thank
here,
you.
man. I won't raise out of here, man. I won't raise the hate, y'all. So I can't relate to all the old other stuff. Just let's aim at exactly the people that we hating and how you feel that hating and how you feel that too, because I don't want to be a part of a group or the N words or black people that does this, that, and the third and don't accept this, that, and the third because hey, you know. So I'm up out of here. To any racists, I definitely shitted on y'all tonight. Hold on one second. To the racists that label us, let me give her a couple of more goats. Yeah, I'm up out of here. Have a good night, sweetie.
Thank you.
All right, all right. Drop me, please. How do I do
Yeah.
this?
Yes. Thank you for coming up here. Becky, do you even know you're in a box? Becky, do you even know you're in a box?
But you just hanging out. She probably been up here for 40 minutes. She don't even know.
She's gonna be on Baldhead's replay. Like, what the fuck was I doing?
God damn it, Becky.
Oh,
Is it,
so
is it
sorry.
bedtime yet?
I kept coming up and going down because I was forgetting what I had to say. All I wanted to say was Breezy had said, "How are we supposed to know who to believe?" And said, "How are we supposed to know who to believe?" And that's the problem with the TikTok. Like, you can believe whoever you want to believe. It's a free world. And if you do your own research and you make your decision that way, versus, hey, I don't like this person, so I'm just going to follow with the masses, that's how you can make a good decision. That's all I wanted to say. Like, you don't have
I
to,
agree.
yeah, you don't have to be like, hey, you don't have to be like, hey, I don't like this person, so I'm just going to believe all the shit that's being said about them. Like, that's not how you should just do your own research, educate yourself, listen to some other lives, or whatever, and then make your own decision.
I agree.
That's all I wanted to say.
How you feel in your heart. What
Yeah.
do you believe in your heart? You know what I mean? In your heart. You know what I mean? I agree.
So I guess you're blocking me after this live, then, right? If that's what we're going by. If that's what we're going by.
No, I don't block anybody. You know that, bitch.
I mean, you just said, but you should go by with your heart.
Well,
So you
I
should
didn't
block me,
say
probably.
I didn't say I was gonna block you. I didn't say I was gonna block you. I said I think I stand on how I feel personally
Right.
about this whole situation. I
And that
stand
lady
on
just
it.
said. You got to block the people that are negative,
Well,
that are racist.
fun fact, I don't block people I don't block people because somebody else tells me to.
Well, I'm just
I don't
saying,
do
at the
that.
beginning of this live, you were standing on it, and
No,
I'm just want to
I'm
make sure.
upset. I'm upset at what you said. Listen, Locked had a lot of good points, absolutely. But I also still feel how I feel.
Right,
God damn, I feel.
right.
God damn, this cat is gonna fucking drive me crazy. Go to bed, cat.
Never.
I stand on how
They're
I
waiting up.
feel.
That cat's waiting for you to go to bed.
I know.
You to go to bed.
I know. God damn. Go to bed, cat. Shit. But I stand on how I feel, and I'm upset with, you know, how you handled the situation. And I don't think that's a conversation that needs to be out in the fucking open. It's our conversation, right? There are many things that I'm upset about.
You kind of made it everybody's.
What?
I said you kind of made it everybody's.
You told me to.
Where?
You said show the messages.
Oh
We're gonna
yeah.
show the messages.
I mean, you've been making it everybody's business for a few days, but that's okay. I'll forgive you.
No, well, I've been making it everybody's business. I've been making it everybody's business because I have literally, like, people expect answers, just like they did out of Holly Mae.
Haley, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Oh, hell no.
Did you mean
Get
to
me out.
request?
No, get me out. No, get me out.
Okay. I didn't think so.
She said, "Hell no."
She knows she's in trouble tomorrow. So where do we go from here, Smash?
To bed. I'm going to bed.
Don't
I'm
you have
going to
like an
bed.
hour left of streaming of your time?
I'm not. What? What? No,
I
I
don't
should have
know.
been in bed 30. No,
I
I should have
don't
been
know.
in bed 37 minutes ago. The fuck?
Oh, I don't know. I can't
It's a
remember.
school night, bitch. I'm trying to go to bed.
Yes,
I'm
Holly
turning
did
on my eating
say.
pad and I'm going to fucking bed.
Holly did say she wanted to be left out. Holly did say she wanted to be left out of everything. That's why I did not mention her. So, so, where do we go? Where's your panel gonna go about me for the rest of the week? Where are we at? Are we good? We gonna have a conversation? You think we
Are we
move
good? Are
forward?
we good? No, we're not fucking good, Retina.
Okay. Okay.
God damn it, dude. Damn it, dude.
Okay.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you.
Okay.
I'm hurt. I feel like you're just dismissing it, like, because you don't want to acknowledge that you hurt some fucking people. You hurt people.
Just, bitch, twice in this live, I have apologized and said I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, but that's not even what I'm talking about. Like, you leaving the fucking group chat when we were trying to have a conversation with you. Like, you were mad that we didn't defend you. I guess I don't know. Goddamn. I don't know. Goddamn.
Okay. Well,
It
at
is.
least
It is what it is.
I guess it
It
is.
is what it
I
is.
mean, Bald head, what's your question? I mean, I was ready to move on after tonight. I thought we could, get through this and, be at least kosher
No, my
or
tappy.
kosher
No, my
or
tappy
agree
toes.
just to, stop the dragging of one another,
I know.
but
Let
to
me just
each
drop
their,
because I
to each their, to each their own.
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna go to
Okay.
bed because I feel like I'm just pissing people off and pissing you off and
It's okay. Sleep tight. Make sure your cat tucks in with you
oh,
and
fuck
give
that
him much
bitch.
treat. Give your cat a
Hot
treat
ass
before you
bitch.
go to bed.
I'm gonna send my cat to your house. Fuck that bitch.
Hell no, I already get abused over here. Hell no, I already get abused over here. Good night, Smash. So how do y'all feel? How do y'all feel now? From the beginning of when I started, I still don't know how to tell how long I've been live. Unavailable. I didn't request you over. You can be in any corner you want to be in. So am I. So am I, Strawberry. What'd you say? You probably blocked me? Oh, Mitch, you said you were probably blocked. So I was like, well, I've been blocked all week long, so it's okay. So it's okay. Shiloh 67 something something something. You can watch the replay of my live, and you can have your answer. Or you could come in here on a real account, and then maybe I would repeat it. But you know, not addressing somebody with 5 followers. They're sketchy. I feel like sometimes you needed an absolute outsider perspective. You got beef, Haley. You're the one that told me to go long. I have been watching. How I feel is what matters. I've been watching. How I feel is what matters. Well, then you would know how I feel if you've been watching. Crazy. Have a good night. Baldhead, are you still in here? Because I'm not gonna lie, I got distracted. I know I had asked. I know I had asked you what your question was. I feel like you all scared. It's dumb at this point. Scared of what? I know Baldhead is always so sweet and so just polite. Thank you, Bear. I think Baldhead left. She said, "Fuck this hoe."
I hope that you can relax a little bit yourself as well. I feel like no matter how hard you try, it's never going to be good enough. No matter what you say is never going to be correct. So you're just going to have to say what you said and mean it and just be done with it. I feel like
I
the
mean,
more
I apologized twice tonight in here for it. So
I thought more like 16 times, but yeah. 16 times, but yeah.
I mean,
But yes, you can only say, I don't know, like, I don't know what they want. You apologize. It is what it is, girl. They're going to say what they want to say. I feel like it was more of an anger issue, and that was the quickest way to get people at you. And you kind of just gave it to them.
mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah, that's how I feel. Not that you asked, but I would tell you.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad that lady.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad that lady came up and spoke. But what I was trying to ask Smash, because Violet had shared a couple videos with me last night, and I got to watching them and kind of went down the rabbit hole. And that person was saying everything that the opposite of what Queen and all them were saying. So I'm like, how do we determine who's right and who's wrong? Like, who are we to say that he's wrong, and who are we to say that he's wrong, and who are we to say that And then Locke came in there, and I was like, wait a minute, this is perfect.
Well, that's what I was trying to say is there's going to be different perspectives on both sides of 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 my choices, right? There's going to be people, right? There's going to be people that agree, people that disagree. There's going to be people that understand, that don't understand. There's going to always be a different perspective, just like that woman has a complete different perspective of the things that some of y'all have heard in the last week.
Absolutely.
But
Please
I just
wanted to ask a question since it's calmer in here now.
what?
Please stay said they wanted to ask a question. Or I don't want to ask what I want because it seems a lot calmer in here. Never mind. Please just say it. Ask it.
Full send. Why do you have so much stuff behind you?
Me. I got this new iPhone and I gave my little one my old iPhone, and this has been garbage literally ever since the day I bought it.
That's terrible. You need a new upgrade.
I know. I'm gonna. One day. Oh Lord, Haley's on one.
Haley is literally the person that told me to go live, so everything and anything is to be blamed on Haley tonight. Oh, well, please stay. You can't ask that question when she says she's going to bed.
That's something you should have asked before she left.
Yeah, you can't ask that now. Animal, yes, I can. Oh, she didn't answer you? I guess. Haley, I took screenshots all night. Oh. Well, I'm sorry that you didn't get the answer, but I can't answer that for you. Unavailable. It serious. It was. I listen. You know me and my receipts. Okay, I knew receipts. Okay, I knew she was setting me up. So I started with the screenshots. Yep. I was gonna go live for 20 minutes, you guys. I've been live for almost. Now that I look at the clock, almost 2 hours. That's right. She's getting fired. Fired in the morning when she wakes up. Fired in the morning when she wakes up.
I didn't realize it was so late.
I
I
know.
feel like I just put my kid to bed.
See, so believe the phone call OG had with Smash. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Megan was able to get in the box last night.
I missed that. I still haven't seen your recap. Hey, what do you want? There's nothing you can need right now. It is 2:00 in the morning.
You missed that?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. I can find a recap.
Megan wanted to be educated. So you really should watch it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Which part? What she had said that she was. What she had said that she was mad at me. Because I had showed the screenshots. I think from Malibu. I thought they were from Monday. I could be wrong, but I thought it was Monday. The screenshots I showed from the group chat. I can tell you when I left. Would that answer your question? Also saw the word coochie as of Sunday. In the text? No. Oh, strawberry. You know what? I'm going to give you so much props for typing fast because so many times people say stuff and I'm like, type faster, and you corrected that fast as fuck. Look. Text. This is why I get in trouble and I get hurt in my own house because it's past sex bedtime. He's yelling at me to go to bed.
Oh my God. So I went over to take my daughter to her dad's the other day. And she stayed the night. Well, whatever was the next day to take her some her new clothes over, and they were literally have 5 cats in their house, and apparently a mouse just walked right through the living room like it lived there. It lived there.
Oh, that's crazy. That wouldn't happen here. I
Right?
woke up one time. I've never in 5 years seen a mouse here. And I woke up, I don't know, like last year, and there was just one in their food dish. And I'm like, the fuck?
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Please say hold on. No, I asked earlier what day you said what you did to confirm she didn't have an issue with it until MJ went live. Fuck. I don't know who's in here with the receipts. I swear I said it Saturday nights. Hold on. Hold please. I believe I said it Saturday evening. And then double down to Sunday. Hold please. Ugh. No, I don't need. You don't need to get a box. So I left the group. So I left the group chat Monday at 3. Listen, when I told y'all I wanted to smash the show, all of it, there was a reason, because I just scrolled through and there's just like a comment like I want to make right now, but I'm gonna not.
What comment was that? What comment was that, Retina?
Hold on.
Haley, I think you're right. She does secretly love you.
Because on Sunday, there is a picture from Bree and Queenie's live that Malibu had sent of the back of my head when they were making fun of my bald spot, which I've talked about having stress alopecia. And Malibu had asked me on Sunday, like, oh my God, they posted, like, who did you send this to? Because they passed it on, or where did they get this? And it was actually this. And it was actually, I remember the video I made. It was just, I had turned around in the video and I guess you could see it. That was on Sunday. If that helps. Like chickaboom, like chickaboom, like for real, I have alopecia, or like for real, that happened on Sunday. My hair, I barely have no hair. I'm a bald-headed bitch. And when my body gets in all fucked up stages, it likes to lose, usually like little circles.
That's horrible. I take Mounjaro, and when I first started taking it, my hair was just falling out in gobs, and it literally had me so mentally not okay. So I normally have very thick, long hair, and to feel it getting thinner is scary. Because when you lose your hair, there's nothing you can really do about it. But get a wig. And that's not something everybody wants to do.
When I was asked if I was okay, I don't think that was shown.
Haley, there's nothing wrong with my box. I think it's you've had too many to drink.
Oh God, I don't know who you are, but don't get me canceled.
You're gonna drop her.
I just probably say drop you. Okay. Who asked if I was okay? Because I don't think that was shown in a smash screenshot. See, this is why y'all need to ask questions when things are going on. Even though I know comments were flying back then.
I think people wasn't real sure what was going on. Rather you guys had made up, or what was, you know.
No, it's okay. Don't apologize. Night Storm, do you really want to apologize? Night Storm, do you really want a box? No, okay. Haley, you are kind of getting a little out of control. Okay? A little out of control. I will say, I will publicly say this. I absolutely unmodded Smash in the middle of the live because I had seen her unblock Virgo, and I myself blocked Virgo, not in a live, but like myself, because of the things I had heard her say this week. So I myself chose to block Virgo, and when I had seen that come across my screen, I unmodded Smash while she was up here. So just in case that comes out. And then I blocked Virgo. And then I blocked Virgo immediately after, just so I can be, as transparent as everybody wants me to be. Oh, Chickaboom, the first time it ever happened to me, my cousin was going to go braid my hair, and they're like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you have a circle in the back of your head. It's just bald. I was probably maybe 17 at the time. I'll be boxing. Please say. You can DM me, and I can answer your questions if that's. Oh, or that's fine. Yeah, I was like super young the first time it had ever happened. I was like, what the fuck? I literally started crying. I actually started crying in prison too. The first time I found out I had gray hair, because I was having one of the girls braid me up, and she's like, you have a gray hair. I was like, the fuck I do. And she pulled it out of my head. I felt it, and then she showed it to me, and then I started crying. So there's another emotional moment for y'all to take and run with. And if you didn't know, you're new here. Yes, I was in prison. Banjo is neat. So Tex was getting like that when I was leaving. For like 4 or 5 days on a row. And then when he got his, cut, they said he had yeast in his ear, which he has been treated for. And we went back and had a checkup, and they said his ears are clear. But tonight I came home and he had like another patch, and it was like on the floor. Where like I swear he just pulled it out himself. So I'm not sure what's going on.
What did Tex do when he had yeast in his ears? Like, did he act? Did he act different? Did you notice him doing anything? My
With
cat
what?
has been like rubbing on his ear on the carpet a lot.
No, I know that.
A lot.
No, I know that's the thing. I had no idea, because he didn't show any signs that his like ears itched. Wait, you were in prison? I was in prison from 2017 to 19. Banjo, that's why. Okay, so when we went to the vet and had him nipped, I had said, like, I've talked to somebody else that's a vet, and they think maybe he needs something like gabapentin or Prozac, and I was like, and no offense to myself, but if he's my emotional support cat, I can understand why he needs to be on medication also. And the vet's like, well, let's go with the nipping first and see if any behaviors change. Sharon, what? Yo, y'all knew like 2 years ago I was in prison. Well, then why'd you ask? See, Banjo? Yes. And that's what they said, that they would like see how he behaved for like a couple months afterwards. Can I start doing prison stories again? I mean, I've thought about it. Girl, I just be getting into too much of a mess that I can't keep straight. Like what, I gotta go back. No, Sharon, if I was to do it, I just gotta go. I just gotta go back to like my old mentality where I just like my mods know my rules and there's no bullshit. If I'm talking about prison and my story and other people's stories, I just block ignorant shit, and that would probably go a lot better, Jovi, that's the thing. That's the thing, is I was gonna go back to doing like prison true crime, Minnesota true crime. So I feel like there's a whole bunch of new people that just don't know about the women ladies incarcerated for life in Minnesota.
I know I've never heard your stories.
No, I used to do Sunday night crime lives, and everybody I was incarcerated with, or I would find if they had a TV episode about them, and then I would post it on Monday where you could find it and watch it. So I gave everybody a week to watch it, and then on Sunday I would go live and I would talk about the crime, and like what I personally know about them, and they could ask questions, have their opinions, and stuff like that. Did you miss my whole
Girl, I think if you just started doing that again and not even addressing what the hell's going on anymore, I bet you within a week it would be just done. I mean, not like on a friendly level done, but on a done as far as them dragging you. They'll start on somebody else.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. If you just ignore for a while, it goes away. But, okay, I am confused. Chicka boom boom. Oh, are you being like sarcastic? Like, yes, everybody knew 2 years ago? Or like, and then when you ask like again, like you didn't know? Like, I don't know if you're new or not.
You know exactly who that is.
I have no idea who it is, but AI just said sharing personal stories about alopecia and pets' ear problems is fucking wild to me. You know what? I'm gonna just block trolls, just in general. Just, you know what? Fuck all y'all, okay? If you don't have an account, you don't have any content, I'm just gonna block y'all.
Haley, yes, she is.
So yeah, anyways, yeah, back in my good old days, that was Sunday night. That was my that was my content. Used to do prison talk. I'll give you all 5 minutes to ask me any questions you want about prison. And then I'm going to bed.
About prison or about your prison stay?
About prison. Banjo, listen, I'm not shitting you. The other day, like 2 like Care Bear accounts were in my like views, and I'm like, what in the fuck is about to happen? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, well, there are people that have no idea that I've been to prison, and I keep such wild secrets that I would never tell somebody on a public live I'd been to prison. Here for all you true crime junkies, if you're listening, if you're still awake, you can look up Jennifer Nibby. Her episode is on Snapped. She shot her husband with a shotgun in the back while he was sleeping in bed. She's doing life. She trains dogs in there, like to be support animals. That's like her main. Well, she has like a job, but she for her entire practically sentence has trained dogs to end up being support animals. But her episode is on Snapped. If you ever want to watch it.
Is it kind of like the pit bulls and parolees or whatever, parolees and pit bulls? You know what I'm talking about, the show?
Yeah, it's nothing like that at all. No, these women actually like teach the dog commands and how like to be an actual a real support dog. It takes them. They usually have them for about 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years, while they're training them. They get them when they're itty bitty and then train them up. They go absolutely everywhere with them in prison. Yeah, they're like never like left alone or anything. They are with them the entire time. There's usually between 2 to 3 women that have dogs in there in the Minnesota prison.
Gotcha.
Dude, Banjo and Minis, I have seen episodes on TV or videos where the men get cats, and it's usually men with life sentences, and they think psychologically it gives them something to be like not so much even compassionate towards, but like kind of have like a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like a reason. It gives them some sort of like emotional connection. So a lot of times, yeah, it's men lifers that get them. I've seen other ones where it's they have them on the death row line, and the cats kind of like go back and forth, like because the one well, I've seen 2 episodes where they have them on death row, and those, they aren't like in steel doors, they have like the bar doors, so the cats can go in and out from like cell to cell, or like dude to dude. Yes, like to have a purpose. You know, it just gives them like something, and it's like so crazy to see some of those, like, and obviously we all know men that are like compassionate, you know what I mean? And it's always interesting to watch those kind of things, and like see the mentality. 7-Eleven nacho and a Slurpee. What was that girl's name? 7-Eleven? But yeah, I have yet to see anything anywhere, but I haven't really been into it, I guess, in the last like couple years. But I've never seen like where women get cats. I've only seen it in the men's facilities. I have never been to a 7-Eleven in my life, ever. Ever. When I was pregnant, though, I'll tell you what, like, for half of my pregnancy, all I wanted are those, like, cheese bratwursts from the gas station on the rolly things, that have been there probably for, like, 6 hours. And, like, 70 some people have probably walked by them. That's all I wanted. I wanted and they had to come off the roller. I couldn't, like, buy them at the grocery store and make them myself. Wasn't the same. Literally had to come off the gas station roller and Funyuns. That's going Banjo, I mean, do you want to know, like, a heartbreaking? To me, it's heartbreaking. Just because I've been in prison. Do you know how many women I know that reoffend just because life is actually easier behind bars than it is for them on the outside to survive? Like, I'm not kidding you. In those couple of years, honest to God, the amount of people that reoffend just for that factor, because when they get out, like, the resources just aren't there, or they can't just get themselves back up on their feet again, and to figure out how to survive, it's just easier for them to reoffend. And go back behind bars. And yes, some people are institutionalized. Absolutely. It is something that is so, it doesn't, like, it is a never ending cycle. And it depends on, like, it really honestly depends on who you are, who your probation officer is, where you get released to. Like, there's so many, like, different factors. It's not cut and dry. You know what I mean? Listen, okay, Chickaboom, let me give you some advice, okay? If that's your retirement plan, I need you to go a little bit higher and go to the feds, because I promise you get way better canteen, better clothes, you get better electronics. So I need you to, like, up your felony levels if that's your retirement plan. Witty, I am not letting you in a goddamn box. What are you even doing back in here? Are you writing this down? I'm not kidding. Because, like, some of you that have been around for years, like, have known my story about when I got hoffed out, which means housed off of facility. So, Minnesota only has one state prison for women. So when the census gets too high, they have contracts with county jails, and so they'll send some of their offenders there for 6 months to a year until the census goes down, and then they bring them back to the actual prison. And I was one of those people that I got hopped out for a while. And the craziest thing is they don't send people that have been in trouble, been to segregation, are problematic. You have to be an actual good inmate, and then you get fucking housed off facility, because county jails won't take people that have, like, records inside the facility, right? So only people that don't get hoffed out. So just imagine, right? You're a year and a half into your prison sentence. year into your prison sentence, you go to your job, you can go outside, you can go to the gym, you can go take college classes, you can do all these activities, all of this shit, and then you go to county jail, where fucking women are hysterical, are coming off drugs, are with drugs, are withdrawing, are losing their goddamn minds. It is the worst, like, fuck you ever, because literally, like, you're in the middle of your sentence, and just rolling right along thinking whatever, and then you have to go back to county jail, where people are literally, for like sometimes the first time ever getting arrested and have no fucking idea what's gonna happen, so they're like screaming, crying, snotting. Some of them are shitting themselves, throwing up on themselves, and you have to fucking be in there. And it's like, this is some bullshit just because I was like actually a good inmate. Now I'm in this hellhole. It sucked. Listen, Chicka Boom Boom, I'm telling you, you gotta go to the feds. You gotta go to the feds. Just, listen, do a little research on like slot 7.0 and just up the ante just a little bit. And I think your retirement plan could be set. I think you could make it. I think you could make it. Oh, God. I don't know if I hope there's like at least a couple people in here that get that fucking joke. How long did it take me? Well, I went to a halfway house. When I got released. I was there for shit, I don't know, quite a while. It took me I would say it took me a solid year for me to like stop watching the clock. And by that is like, in prison everything happens like at a certain time, right? Like everything, even like, say you take your nighttime meds, they give them to you at like 8. And it's like, I would pass out, my roommate would have to wake me up, but at 10 you have to be standing at the door with your ID every single fucking night. At 6 a.m. the doors pop open, you can leave. Like, everything happens at a certain time, at a certain reason. And so for like a year, I was like always just watching the clock, thinking, making sure I was where I needed to be. I think I probably asked random people for like permission that I never needed. To, like, at work. You're too bougie for prison. Listen, girl. I'll teach you all the tricks. You can do your makeup in there. You just got to get yourself some colored pencils. You need a solid number 2 pencil. Okay, if you need to draw your eyebrows in, you need a number 2. Okay, colored pencils you can use. For eyeliner. Otherwise, you get yourself a little oil. I don't know what they're called. Oil painting crayons. I don't know what they're called. There's like a technical name for them, but they're like oil crayons. I don't know what else to call them. That's how you can do like your blush. Bronzer, like contour, all the things. Lipstick if you want. My person sold mascara. my prison sold mascara and eyeliner, so you had those. And if you want to give yourself a prison tattoo, you just need to order yourself a sewing kit off Canteen. They come with those little itty bitty things of thread and some needles, and then you need some mascara and an ink pen. And then you can be stupid, and then you can pin poke your prison OID number into your ankle while you're bored. You know, listen, I could teach you things all day long. All day long. All day long. Yeah. I swear to God, Sharon, it was like my last month in prison, and I had to move out of the unit I had been. You need some prison pen pals? Because I can probably still hook you up with some lifers if you need. I can hook you up. You just gotta get a pen pal, or 5 or 10. You like unsalted butter carrot slices? But once a week you probably get some carrots. So Sharon, yeah, it was like my last month there. This dumb broad in the bed above me was giving herself a tattoo. Literally her number on her ankle. And somebody found out about it and snitched on her, and so then we all got raided, which means all of our shit gets tossed and turned, and they go through everything, and they look for shit that we're not supposed to have, and then you get strip searched on top of it. And I'm not shitting you. I'm butt ass naked, standing in this bathroom with these 2 chicks that I've known for like 2 years. And they're like, and this time is the first time ever in my life they got close. It's the first time ever in my life they got close to me. I'm like, well, what are you guys doing? And they're like, well, we have pictures of your tattoos, and we have to make sure you don't have any other, anything else on your body. And I'm like, I came in here with fucking nothing, and I'm gonna leave here with nothing, because excuse me, but Hep C and MRSA are a real fucking thing in prison. No, thank you, ma'am. I'm not a fucking idiot. They're like, we know, Retina, but we still have to look. And I'm like, this is some bullshit. So yeah, then they had to like practically check me out, butt ass naked. Honey bun, yeah, you'll always have honey buns. Don't worry. Honey buns will always be your savior. You just gotta microwave them for like 5 seconds. Sharon, I will tell you, listen. Even a big back bitch like me, once you get out of prison, honey, let me tell you, putting on a swimsuit ain't no thing. Okay? Promise you. That is, I will say, the one thing the summer I got out that didn't faze me one fucking bit in my life is putting on a swimsuit and being in public. Even being a big bitch. Because guess what? You know how many people see me naked in the last 2 years? I don't give a fuck, okay? Like, at this point, you just get like a whole new level of confidence, okay? Like, listen, that's all I'm saying. I will say, that is one positive that came out of it that year was like, that first year, man, I didn't give a shit. And now I wasn't walking around no string bikini or no bullshit like that, but like, I didn't care. What were you gonna do? Judge me? Okay. Yeah. If you're having any self-conscious issues, go to prison. You'll be fine after that. You won't have any PTSD or trauma or anything like that. But you'll have self-confidence. Don't worry. I still can't go into places where I know anybody will be loud. I still can't. I still can't. What kind of crafts? I learned how to crochet in prison. I taught myself, actually. And that was my hustle. I used to crochet shit and blankets and stuff for people. And, yeah, that's how I made extra cash. Chickaboom, I am taking notes. Okay? I've been taking notes all night. Judging the fuck out of you. Some women knit. You can buy like art. I don't know. Let me tell you what. But like, you can also do beadwork. The insane beadwork I seen some of these ladies do is leave you speechless. Because you can buy, like, there's, like, your canteen where you get, like, your food and your hygiene. And then there's, like, specialty canteen where you can get, like, arts and crafts supplies and stuff. And some of the beadwork I've seen between jewelry or, like, necklaces, just amazing. Oh, you talking to the comments? Okay, excuse me. I'll shut the hell up. I won't even address you the rest of the night. Have at her. Yeah. Very just intricate. Like, I learned I could beat a pen in there. That's about the extent of I learned. I don't have patience. That's why when people talk about doing diamond art, I was like, I would flip a fucking table, because learning how to bead, nope. Then you spill your beads and then they're all over, and then I'm just mad, and fuck all that. Give me a vacuum. Because I'm not picking this shit up. Haley, don't be calling me dumb, okay? Sweetbriar Creek, like some of the medallions I seen were just like insane, just insane and intricate and so beautiful. Yeah, chicka boom boom. Yeah, chicka boom boom. If you look up Jennifer Nibby, she was RN. Just saying. I gotta find the episode of The Real Crazy Bitch that was like maybe a solid 4-7, and thought like she was honestly the only person in there on a homicide charge that was like would flex her charge. Sweetbriar Creek, that's the problem though. I get so angry. Like all of a sudden you realize like one bead's off, and I'm like, fuck all this. I'm done. I don't have patience. I don't have the mental capacity to focus on it. I don't know. I would do it and then I'd stop and then I'd do it. But crocheting, I could just sit and crochet for hours. Yeah, she was maybe 5'7", okay? Not 5'7", sorry, 4'7". Like, and she worked with me. 4'7". Like, and she worked with me. And she was literally the only person I had ever met that ever, like, tried to flex her fucking crime, okay? Because she's crazy. The bitch came at me in the sewing department because that's where I worked, and I was like, try me, bitch. But she wanted to get rid of her boyfriend. And so told another man that he had, hurt her. And so they came up with a plan to just end his life. And she drove around. They did that. And she cut his head off and drove around with his head in the trunk for, I think it was like 3 or 4 days. Something like that. And then turned herself in, literally drove the car to the police station to turn herself in with his head in the trunk. Haley, yes. In jail, you're not like, well, sometimes it depends. Like, jail is both. Some people, I think states' laws are, if you are found guilty and your sentence is longer than 365 days, then you have to go to prison. But if it's less than that, like say you get charged guilty of some minor something, it's like 6 months, you can do it in county jail. Don't make it weird. What's the question? Boomerang, babe. Listen. Some of these questions I have for some people that were incarcerated are beyond me, okay? Yeah, Haley, it's usually, the stipulation is 365 days. If your sentence is longer than 65 days, if your sentence is longer than that, then you have to go to prison. But if it's less than that, most of the times you will always just stay in county jail. But she literally drove her vehicle to the police station with it in the trunk. Her name is Kaylee Gringer in Minnesota. I don't know if any of y'all are interested or need a rabbit hole. What the hell was her last name? Griniger? I think Griniger. Maybe that was her last name. Yeah, Haley, I hope you're not, because no thank you. She would, but yeah, she is honestly the only person that I've ever seen flex take somebody else's life. Nobody else ever did that. When I'm being honest and tell you that most of the women that were in there on those kind of charges, a lot of them that were doing life sentences had been in abusive relationships and just at one point said enough was enough. My first roommate ever. Her name is her name was literally Queenie. I'm not even making this shit up. Not even. Nope. But he was abusive for about 7 years, and she finally one night just had enough. Oh, no, she didn't appeal that. Nope. She actually ended up becoming the co-defendant to the other dude, and they both got life sentences. But since she like snitched the details and stuff, like somehow hers was like less. Like they were both life set. You know what I'm saying? Like they were both life set. You know what I'm saying? Like they were both sentences, but hers was just less. There was no, a lot of women, I will tell you, a lot of women that are incarcerated for life as they were incarcerated for life as they were in bad relationships and they just snapped one day. And that's when you see that like the TV show on, I think it's on TLC, isn't it? Snapped. And that's like, that's legit shit. Like, that's what I've seen a lot of. And then there's just fucking psychos. As either, like, and I swear, like, there's no middle ground. There's no, no. Like, for people doing life sentence, it was either they were in a fucked up situation or fucking psychopaths. There's just no middle ground. There's nothing. I can't find anything in the middle. You'll know. Okay. Okay. I'll see you in the morning on Snapchat. Hey everybody, just to let you know, me and Haley have back-end conversations every day on Snapchat. That's why, I'm not gonna lie, when this whole, like, stop the BS stuff came out, it just made me sick to my stomach. And I don't like hearing details about stuff like that because I've been incarcerated where women have been the abuser in situations like that. Yes, animal. Absolutely same. Problematic. You know what? She should actually, you know what? I'm gonna text her if she's left already. I'm gonna text her in the morning and say she needs to put problematic in the front of her name. She's the one that told me to go live. You know, like women that just like put their kids in the backseat of their car and like drove it into a lake. Like, what? It's been a few years back, and I don't know what state it was. I feel like it was in, like, Colorado or Montana or somewhere like that, where that dad, took his wife's life and, like, his three kids, and then put them in the big, like, oil canister that he had worked at. That's like shit like that. And I'm sorry, but yes, Chris Watts. Yes. Thank you. And that's like the part of like leaving prison that a lot of people I don't think talk about, is having to like experience hearing that kind of stuff and actually having to be around those type of people, and like you're forced to. Like, you are forced to be around them unless they're in protective custody. I will always remember this lady's, her last name was Kokorian. Just gross. Just didn't bathe, was in a wheelchair, and like needed to be pushed, and like that's a job in prison, like being a pusher. That's like a legit job, and your job is just to push people, whether it be to work, to the doctor's office, to a meeting, to an appointment, whatever. Like your job is to just push people that are in wheelchairs to wherever the fuck they gotta go. Kokorian, I'll never forget how many days I seen her get tipped over outside in the cold. Rightfully so. Because that is the only crime that I swear to God, like, sticks with me so much. And it's like, it doesn't matter how much, like, therapy I go through. It doesn't matter nothing. Like, that's just something that is, like, embedded into my fucking head that I would have never thought is, never in my life would have I ever thought somebody could do something like that. Like, that wouldn't even, I don't even know how to explain it, you guys, but that is like one part of prison that, like, people don't talk about, is like having to be housed and around people with certain crimes, and like knowing their crimes, and then like having to like digest it. And some of that shit don't ever leave you. I will never ever forget that lady's crime probably until the day I die. Like, that's just kind of like the shit that people don't really talk about. Look at all my trolls fell asleep. Just talked you all to sleep. Which is good, because my ass needs to go to bed. It's fucking 2:30. Way past my bedtime. Does anybody got any final words? Any fuck yous, Retina, left in the chat? Bitch, where the fuck have you been? I've been telling prison stories for the last hour. I was gonna get off, and then we got talking about prison. And then Haley was like, I'm going to bed. And I was like, I probably should too. But yes, I was still laughing. I was just talking about prison life. Patrick, I know. All of my old people tell me all the time to go back to doing it. One of these days, maybe, I will become dedicated to do it again. It's not that it's, like, draining. I just, like, okay, please stay. I don't know. Like, I used to have, like, coffee lives in the morning. I used to do my Sunday crime nights. And, like, I just got to a point where it's, like, it just gets draining. Because essentially you're, like, entertaining people practically most of the time by yourself, and at some point, I don't know, I just got burnt out over it, and I just kind of said fuck it, and now I've just probably just been a reckless mess since then. Like hot and cold with me, you never know what you're gonna get. No consistency anymore. Should probably talk to my therapist about that, but Oh my god, you guys hear the wind? Life's like a box of chocolate, and I couldn't even run to the end of my driveway if I tried. I just started running one day. And I just kept running. You know, essentially that is, you really think about it, that is more, like, if you really think about it, like one day I just started running and I just kept running. I think that's more of a emotional impact than life's like a box of chocolate, if you really think about it. Anywhoozles. I hope you all sleep well. Okay. Nobody should be live. Everybody should be gone to bed. So it's time for y'all trolls to go to bed too. Good night, Banjo. Yo, I'm taking my meds. I'll be asleep in 8 minutes. At the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, I hate saying that. I actually think tonight went okay. In my perspective. I don't know about anybody else's or how everybody else feels, but I don't know. I myself feel better. And people can take that with it and run and like twist it and whatever the fuck you want to do with it. I don't really care anymore. Like, I'm tired. This shit's tiring. I really don't care. Like Holly said, you know, at one point we were all friends. All of us. So I don't know how you can turn so hateful so quickly on somebody that you've been friends with. You know, I can see, like myself, because I will say, admit that I'm a hypocrite. Right? Like, I am absolutely a hypocrite when it comes to this app. Absolutely. But I'm also not scared to tell on myself and other people. You know what I mean? So, in some sense of, like, friendships, like, fuck you. Like, well, if you're gonna do this, well, I'm gonna do that. You know? And it does become a fucking tit for tat. That can be so fucking toxic. So toxic on this app. And, I mean, that's why I have just last week for, like, a day or two. But, I mean, that's why I've deactivated my accounts many times on this app. It becomes a toxic fucking hellhole that you just can't escape if you go live. And I know it is like your platform and what you make your platform and all that, and guess what? It does matter at some point. Somebody's not gonna like you, and you know, you're always going to have trolls. You're always going to have people that dislike you. And just like Smash said the other night. I mean, and it is truthful. She's always going to have a platform. No matter how much people dislike somebody or how much somebody fucks somebody over, unless you slap 7.0 and the law becomes involved, you're always going to have a platform. Look at that one chick that's, what the fuck is her name that I always see awareness on? Faith? Faith? And not Faith Gone Fishing. Okay, we're not going down that road. There's that other chick named Faith. Like, just the short little clips that I've seen of her is like, how the fuck do you have a platform? But that's the thing. People will always have a platform. And you will always have people that dislike you, or call you out, or whatever. And I think that's just part of like going live, and I think that's just part of the toxicity of like people just get exhausted at some point. Well, please say some of us don't go box to box saying I I don't do X, Y, and Z while doing X, Y, and Z, but that's a personal issue I've had for a while. So once you get to know some people, sometimes, you know, you learn things. You learn some thingy things. Banjo on my knee. How much I want to like repeat something I said earlier this week, but like I want to end this peacefully, my life peacefully. So I'm just not going to. I'm gonna refrain. But yeah. I hope y'all have a good night and have a better tomorrow. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for listening to everybody's opinion. I mean, everybody is entitled to their own. Everybody is entitled to share it unless you're being wild. And I'm sorry, but when that lady was talking about crying, that was too much for me. Even that's a no for me. So, but y'all go to bed. Get the fuck off the internet. Hi, Nate, Mother Nature. It's past your bedtime. What are you doing up at 3 a.m.? AI has turned into a late night chat about toxic online behavior and the creator's burnout. Now, how come AI never posts anything when I'm talking about prison? Because I always wait for like AI to kick in when I'm talking about prison. Never. I swear to God, it never comes up. Stupid shit. Talking about cat's ear infection and alopecia. Like, what the fuck? Anywhoozles. Listen, I gotta go to bed before these cats get mad because it is way past their bedtime. Good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.